It's the wrong thumbnail again. Thanks, YouTube. Cool. Cool beans. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you guys are doing well today. Hope you guys are having a good Saturday. The big cheese. Hey, I put you in the credits of the new video because I'm not dumb this time. There we go. Ding! I have not seen the Minecraft movie, so I don't know what chicken jockey means, but I see it everywhere, and I'm not quite sure how I feel about that. Howdy, I made a cool beat. What? I like cool beats. Please share this in the Discord if you're there. I think you should do that. That sounds splendid. I love me some cool beats, man. We got Lunatic Husky, obviously the big cheese. Ultroxus Tint. Tint made it out. Good to see. Apollo is returning. Welcome, welcome. Who else we got? Cam Dino, Gojira, Sathya Christo. That's cool. Zaber or X-Aber maybe. Jaleb. I don't know why we just put like J's at the beginning of names. Like, yeah, Caleb? No, I think Caleb's dumb. How about Jaleb, though? I can do that. Soon there's going to be like Jonathan that starts with a J. I'm not ready for that. Malalo Carbon, good to see you. Glad you made it. I crave more quotes. What, just like really weird out of context howdy quotes? I mean, there is a pretty hefty channel in the Discord dedicated solely for that purpose, but J Salt, J Mook, J Flex, J. There's so many J's just in the Melee community. Joward, yeah. Jonathan with a J sounds interesting, yeah. I guarantee you there's someone named that. You know, some like twisted parents are just like, yeah, let's doom our child in the school system to a life of bullying, and just name them Jonathan but with a J. You were the one that messaged me a little bit ago. Mr. Turt, that's like what Mario stomps. That's fantastic. Yeah, how are you guys doing? Tell me one interesting thing about each of your days. Oh man, I've been having... Here's something interesting about my day. I've been having stomach pains all day and all night. It was kind of hard to fall asleep, and they're not going away. So if I'm like dead in like a couple days, you have the stomach pains to blame for that. So that's cool. Jonathan with a J? It's supposed to be spelled Gonathan or something. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Big Cheese 192, thank you so much for the 2. Gotta start early, there you go. Yeah, before anyone else even had a chance. I haven't even started, not even 4 minutes in yet. If you die, Howard, I'll be real mad. So, like, what if it's not my fault, though? If the autopsy reveals that I, you know, doomed my body with, like, a poor diet or something, then yeah, you can be mad at me. But what if, like, let's see, what could happen? You know, like Superman, what if he were evil and he used, like, laser vision to, like, kill me from the inside out? Which is where my stomach pain comes from. I don't think that's my fault. KFC gave me 2 fillets between a bun instead of an actual chicken burger. I feel like most chicken places do that. When they have chicken strips and then also a chicken sandwich on the menu, they'll just give you, well, you know, 2 strips between some buns or whatever. And like, I don't expect much else, but it is a little disappointing here and there. I'm gonna sue you, says the big cheese. I'm gonna pretend he's talking to me, and that's the interesting thing he has to say about his day. I think that's really funny. You burned your spaghetti? No! That sucks. That is very depressing. Day started off with me realizing that Toho 20 News exists now. That's nuts. It's because of the beans? I don't know what that means. Oh, the rhymes. What's going on, Wild GD? Welcome in. Husky, thank you so much for the $2. The early cookie. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. I hope you're not working Saturdays and you can enjoy a nice day off. You know, lurking in a howdy stream. That'd be nice. Let us get started. How about it? Yeah, I actually remembered to move chat over to this side of the screen. Yeah, thank you so much, Husky. I like pizza. Good to see you. Actually able to be here today. It has been a minute. Glad you made it, though. I feel like being a hamburger today. See, like, what does that entail? Are you going to become eaten? Are you going to be eaten by an American? Because that would be scary. Not working Saturdays, that would suck. You know, that would suck. Not that my job is anywhere near as, like, torturous as yours, but lately I've been working every day except for Sundays. I've been taking Sundays off. Like, usually I work every single day throughout the week, at least somewhat. Like, at least, like, part-time hours or whatever. But lately I've been taking it easy on Sundays. It's been good for my mental health, just to kind of like reset, I think. So having at least one day off is pretty much necessary, no matter what line of work you're in. You'll burn yourself out on your job, even if you like it. Okay, good night, Howard. We should play Melee soon. Good night. Okay, good. We should play Melee soon. I might be on some Melee later tonight. Of course, that's like... Is that kind of loud? Is that... Man, maybe it's just my own personal volume. I think the volume for the stream is okay. I'll just turn down my own volume. Yeah, so I'll probably be on Melee in like 8-ish hours. Maybe a little less, maybe a little more. So if you're going to be maybe up in the morning wanting to play some Melee, I should be on. We'll see what happens. But yes, we absolutely should play some more. I need to get my ass kicked to the point where like I start becoming good at the game. I think that'd be nice. I desperately need to become good at video games. You know, like at least one of them. That'd be nice. Go on. Oh, speaking of being good at video games, we did fluke Fexty. It wasn't yesterday. It was 2 days ago, I think. Or was it yesterday? Shoot, man. I don't know. I think that was 2 days ago. Yeah, that was Wednesday. That was Wednesday. So Wednesday, we fluked unnerfed Fexty, which was freaking cool. We literally passed the wave a couple days ago and then died at the first click of the swing copter. And then we passed the wave the second time and then beat it. So, like... pretty damn good luck. We did die to the wave maybe 20 or 30 times, which is, you know, it's to be expected. I honestly expected closer to 50 times. But, yeah. That stream was beautiful. I'm glad you enjoyed that, man. There were a whole bunch of homies who were present for our victory, so I got to share it with everybody. That was really cool. So, yeah, expect a highlight compilation video on that soonish, most likely. Man, I love making highlight compilations of streams. Those are some of the most fun videos to make. And, like, usually I feel like those are the funniest videos. Because, like, I'm not that funny by myself, but if I have you guys to, like, bounce comedic ideas off of, I think it's a lot more fun. A little bit more engaging as well. It kind of incorporates the community and the humor. I think that's important. Man, my stomach feels like shit. But, like, not actually like it feels like shit. Like, it feels like I have to poop and that's why it hurts. No, this is something unrelated. Man, I'm hitting 200 plus on each of these. It's pretty sweet. Oh. Even if it's a tiny little baby car, like a little smart car, it will still kill me if I hit it at freaking 220 miles an hour. Hey, don't just change lanes without a blinker, man. I don't appreciate that. Notice how I bounce off the wall, still at 190. Yeah, this car's the real deal, man. Have you tried Celeste before? You know, I really wish there was a collection of VODs of Howdy playing Celeste somewhere. That was something I did last autumn, I think. Around, like, October, maybe. I played through, just, like, the vanilla campaign of Celeste. I know Celeste is a freaking massive game with, like, you know, 45 different endings and super, like, hard levels to get, like, secret unlocks and stuff like that. I didn't want to screw with any of that. I was frustrated enough at the normal campaign. Howdy, you are doing? I am doing. I hope you are doing well. Arbus Muffin. That's pretty awesome. I like that name. I'm paying my debt for missing your Fexty completion. I almost said compilation, but that's just not accurate. Well, that's okay, man. I appreciate you stopping by. And I hold no ill will against anyone who's not able to make it for that stream. It's alright. We've all got stuff going on. Hi, it's my stream. Oh, sorry. Sorry, bad brawler. It's your stream now. I'll give you the keys. The keys to the kingdom. What a way to enter. What a power move. It's like, hey, this is my stream, by the way. I am the streamer. That'd be kind of crazy. Ugh. You see how much farther he goes than me? Like, how does he become so fast? He's such a so-fast boy. What's going on, Pugman? So this race that I'm doing right now, it's a circuit. It's 2 really, really big laps, and the laps are almost entirely straights, which means there's no... Oh, gosh damn it. there's not really an opportunity to pull ahead of the other racers around like a corner. Like, oh, I made this really nice tight corner, really optimal racing line, so I saved a lot of time. There's no room to do that. It's literally just, is your car better than your opponent's car? So I'm going to try to like dial in for this race a little bit, because if you lose the lead once, you'll probably never get it back. So yeah, this is a little bit of high stakes considering how long this race is. So I'm not going to be reading chat a whole lot. Okay, like right now I can read a little bit. You make my day so much better. Well, that's awesome news, man. I'm so glad to hear that. I don't know if you checked out the new video. The thumbnail may have scared some of you away, and I understand that. It kind of scared me when I first saw that image, but I'm like, okay, I kind of have to put this in the thumbnail. I think that would go crazy. There's this turn. This is the only turn that you could possibly do better than the other racers and, you know, get your lead back. But everything else just straight lines. Man, this game looks so good. I don't know why all the cars on the PS2 version look so shiny, but it's kind of beautiful in that way. Oh, I did not even see that guy until it was too late. He was so dark and mysterious. Oh, I actually have a really good lead. Okay, I can maybe keep this for the whole race. All it takes is one crash. If I crash on like a wall or something that completely stops all of my speed, it's over. It's so over. Or like a tree, if I hit a tree, oh, also over. Unless the tree is like, you know, 4 years old. That's not how it works in real life, by the way. You can't just look at a tree and go, oh, well, it's small. I'll just hit it with my car. No big deal. Even young trees have really, really deep-ass roots, and it will maybe total your car. Don't underestimate a small tree. Watching Howdy while eating KFC, amazing. I'm not a huge fried chicken guy. Like, I like the concept of fried chicken, right? But, like, when I was younger, especially, I had, like, a ton of, like, gallbladder issues. And I think the gallbladder basically just helps your body process fats. And, you know, fried chicken is fatty already. And then they go ahead and fry that in a ton of oil. So now it's, like, you know, fat extravaganza. And my stomach just has a lot of trouble processing that. So I had plenty of... Oh, that's a lot of speed that I just lost. That sucks. I had plenty of episodes on the toilet of trying not to die for like the whole day after some fried chicken kind of did me in. So I have a little bit of trauma with fried chicken. Basically, all I got to do if I don't want to do that is eat fried chicken and then eat some vegetables right after or right before. It kind of tricks my body into thinking that it's healthy and it's going to be okay. Yeah, it's funny. I maybe have told this story on a stream before, but my wife and I recently got a little bit of Popeyes for dinner, which we don't really do very often, you know? We're like, you know what? I'm in the mood for fried chicken. Let's give it a try. And she got like 4 pieces of like normal stuff, and I got 4 pieces of the spicy chicken. And so we're trying to figure out which one was which because they didn't like label them on the boxes. So I'm like, okay, well, which one's the spicy? Here, take a bite of that and see if it's spicy. My spice tolerance is much higher than my wife's, so she was the tester. She was the brave soul. So she... Oh, I'm about to lap this guy, really? Okay, that's awesome. So she took a bite, and she's like, oh, okay, yeah, this one isn't spicy at all, so this one's mine. I'm like, okay. So then I sit down with the other box, and I'm like, oh, well, this one isn't spicy either. Gosh dang it. They cheated me out of my spice. And I almost drove back there to be like, hey, you forgot my spice, silly geese. You guys are all silly geese, do you hear me? You hear that? Silly geese. Ooh, I did not want to get into a cop chase. It turns out it was spicy because my wife had a little bit of mine, and apparently, yeah, it was spicy. Basically, all of the spice that I was able to taste was like black pepper a little bit, like in the seasoning mix or something. Like the spice level was so small to where my radar didn't even pick it up. It was as spicy as like scrambled eggs with salt and pepper would probably taste to you. So she took a bite, she's like, what the heck, this is spicy, you lied, what are you talking about? This is super spicy. I'm like, huh? So, in other Howdy news, maybe my taste buds are dying from how much freaking, like, hot sauce I, drown my food with. So, I don't know how that's gonna work for my future, you know? Maybe I'm just gonna lose my taste buds entirely, which, like... That would be really depressing if I couldn't taste my favorite foods and stuff, but like at least then I could eat really gross things that are really good for me and like it won't affect me at all. Volkswagen Das Auto. True. Popeye's most overrated fast food chain ever. It has a lot of die-hard fans for sure. I have never had an experience at Popeyes that was above like a 7 out of 10. It's like, it's fine. For me, Popeyes is fine. But I kind of feel that way about most fast food chains. Like, I eat there and I'm like, yeah, that was food that was fast. And I can't really complain about it being bad because it's not called good food, it's called fast food. And they did bring me my order in like 3 minutes, so that's pretty cool. The only fast food chains that I like genuinely really like, let's see. Like pizza chains, that's like a step above fast food, I feel. Like, I think Little Caesars, despite the quality of ingredients not being like on par with some of their competitors, their prices are way better. And I do genuinely like the blend of cheese that they've got going on, because they put Munster on their shit, man. Munster is such an underrated cheese. You gotta put that on stuff, man. Munster is so freaking good. So I like Little Caesars. That's kind of my goat. That's like really good poverty food, man. You can get quite a lot of pizza for not a lot of money. I mean, less so nowadays. Like, you know, $5 hot and ready was like, you know, the peak of fast food value, and that's kind of gone. Now it's more like an $8.25 hot and ready. Still pretty good by today's standards, but like, man, I missed the $5. Pizza Hut's pretty good. Domino's good. I think Wendy's is just McDonald's if it were better. So there's no point in eating like McDonald's. So like even their fries are like, you know, bigger and kind of like taste the same. So there's no point in eating at McDonald's at that point. $5 footlong. Yep, those days are long gone too, man. I love Subway. I love sub sandwiches. They are wonderful. And they're kind of like, you know, if you eat them like cold, not one of those like panini press kind of sandwiches, then it's like cold and refreshing, you know? It's good for a hot day. But the one time that I've eaten Subway recently, I got crazy food poisoning and I didn't shit right for like a week or two. It was nuts. Yeah, I guess they just didn't keep their, like that particular establishment did not keep their meat as cold as it should have been, so it was like a little bit bad, and I ate a lot of it, so yeah. That wasn't like a single day of like throwing up or like crapping my brains out or anything, but it was like several days in a row of just constant agony. Or just like a little bit of agony. It wasn't crazy, but that's not so fun at all. Yeah, it was rough. It was rough. Pizza has never done me wrong though. Even the worst pizza I've ever had was still like a 5 out of 10 experience, and I'm like, yeah, that wasn't awesome, but like I'd eat it again if it was, you know, all I had and I was hungry, sure. And, you know, pizza has never, like, made me sick or anything. I've had, like, I don't know, man. The pizza versus burgers question has always been very difficult for me. Oh, careful. Slow down there, House. See, like, pizza is more consistently good, right? I have had very, very few pizza experiences that I did not enjoy, right? And then burgers, I have had really bad burgers, and I've had insanely good burgers. So, like, burgers can be anywhere from, like, a 3 out of 10 to, like, a 10 out of 10, right? I think the best pizza I've ever had was, like, you know, no better than a 9. But the worst was also, like, you know, a 5. Like, not too bad. Usually, pizza hovers around, like, a 7 or an 8. So, I think pizza's a safer bet than burgers, but burgers have higher peaks, man. I'm just a fan of food. I mean, I'm such a fat ass. I can talk about food freaking all stream. Metaphysical, what's going on? I eat whatever my mama puts on the plate. Ding! See, like, that's the true Chad take. Talking about, like, oh, I only eat these kind of foods. Oh, this is my food goat. Dude, my mom's cooking, that's the true food goat. If there's any of you guys out there who just, like, eat whatever your mom makes for you or your dad makes for you, and you don't complain, and you just eat it happily with a smile on your face, that's as cool as someone could possibly be. That is like peak human quality, to just appreciate what your parents do for you out of the goodness of their heart. Maybe bad parents would be like, you know, they make you food out of the badness of their heart. Like, screw you, you little shit, have a burger. And like, the burger's good, but like, you know, they don't like you. I hope no one here can relate to that, but like maybe it has happened before. Never had fast food in my life and plan on continuing that trend. Well, good for you, man. You're probably going to live longer than the rest of us. Oh, why does my stomach hurt so bad? It feels like shit. But that's okay. I'm going to try to ignore that. I am metaphorically a fat ass. I am metaphorically a fat ass and somewhat physically a fat ass. I'll say it. What? Oh man, I really thought I would just slide on past him, but apparently the Ford GT is just too dummy thick. Pepperoni pizza on top. Honestly, why just stop at pepperoni? Like, throw some sausage and some bacon on there, some ham maybe. Throw in some veggies, some peppers, onions, mushrooms. That's honestly like the best pizza, I think, is just stuff that's got a little bit of everything. I can do without pineapple. I think if you start adding pineapple to my supreme pizza, I'm kind of out. No thanks. I seem to be incapable of gaining any weight. Dude, I swear, people, they either gain too much weight or they try super hard to gain some weight and they can't. There's no one who's just like, yeah, okay, I'm sitting pretty at like a healthy BMI, and that's exactly where I want to be. Like, I don't know. There's just a lot of like the struggles of the body positivity door kind of swing both ways, unfortunately. Like, I kind of have a body type to where, like, it's kind of easy for me to gain weight, but it's also kind of easy for me to, like, gain muscle and, like, lose the weight. So basically, if I just live an active life, my body will be looking pretty good and feeling pretty good. But if I, like, work a desk job, like, maybe, like, a YouTube editing job, sitting at my desk for, like, 10 hours a day, yeah, I'm gonna start feeling like a fat ass. But thankfully, I don't work that kind of job. Oh, no. That's good news on my part, you know what I'm saying? Gosh, damn it. I'm so glad I have the speed breaker to just like, hey, I would like to not lose 300 miles per hour by hitting a tiny little car. Which is like, that's such video game privilege. You hit a car in real life with your car, and now your car is totaled. Unless it's like a tiny little graze. Like, I tried to graze that news van, I failed. That's okay. You get what I'm saying. You guys have grazed cars before, probably. What's going on, Plinian? How you doing? Oh, tremendous news of the Malaysian variety. What's going on? Lay it on me, man. I'm 3-1, made it to winner's side of bracket from pools. Damn! That's awesome. If you're not too meleeed out this evening, maybe we should play some. Are you at a tournament right now? That's kind of crazy. Most of the tournaments I hear about in like your local scene don't really take place until the late night and wee hours of the morning. Dude, speaking of responsible hours, I've gone to bed like 3 nights in a row at like midnight and woken up at like 8 something or 9 something. So like, yeah, I'm kind of sleeping like a normal person a little bit. I know it's not going to last, but holy shit, I am so sorry, Uncle Ted. I did not mean to annihilate your pickup in such a way. You were just simply in my way and it had to be done. That was the craziest freaking traffic car flip I've ever seen in this game. I didn't even feel like I hit him that hard. Not particularly hard. That's nuts. Okay, well, sorry. What was I talking about? Talking about Melee. Oh yeah, and now the evil guy used cheat hacks to make my heat super, super high. Listen up, punk. You know who this is.
Listen up, punk.
Rip Uncle Ted.
You know who this
Murder.
Is. Shut your mouth and open your ears. Now you're either helping the cops or someone you're hanging with is, and I don't care either way. But let's see how you like it when the tables are turned.
Yeah, so he's a jerk and we don't like him. So Plinian, did you make it to winners finals or like even grands of winner's side? I don't know like what size local you're talking about. Either way, that's awesome, man. I hope it goes the distance, man. If you're not already in grands, I hope you get there. What's going on, Cersei? What's going on, Zeno? Like 14 people, damn. Oh shit. Yes, forgot how to do drag races for a second. I was like, yes, what a normal race this is. I will surely encounter no... That was so close. I will surely encounter no unexpected outcomes. Okay. I really don't know what to expect around these corners, man. I'm going so fast. Okay, yeah, grip. Nice. Okay, there's one guy who I think totaled at the very end there. Oh, nobody totaled? Wow, okay. They also hit Uncle Ted and survived. They lived to tell the Uncle Ted tale. Unfortunately, my first set was against Cass, but my Mars practice seemed to have paid off since I was consistently whiff punishing his aerials with grab. Nice, very nice. Yeah, your playstyle has gotten significantly grabbier lately, which is definitely going to help you a lot in tournaments. Do you got 4GT? Sure too. Yeah, sure do, man. This is my endgame car that I recently bought and pimped out with all the performance upgrades. Gave it kind of like a CLK GTR kind of paint job, or at least like the best DIY version of that. That was bad. That's okay. I'll take 105, even though it's probably like second place. Wow, they sucked way more than me. Never mind. Okay, well that's just like I don't know what to do about that. How about garbage truck that takes up the entire road? Thank you. Very cool. What first demon should I get? Clubstep or Totu? If you're going for one of those as your first demon, those will be a little harder than what like the online servers have to offer, but between those, I would say Clubstep is easier, but I enjoy Totu as a level more. So if you want to have a slightly more enjoyable time, I enjoy both the levels, but I enjoy Totu more, so that would be my recommendation. But if you wanted to start with something easy, then Clubstep would be slightly easier, so it's up to you. Both of the levels will test your ship skill to similar amounts, I would say. Totu has fewer ship parts, but they're harder, whereas Clubstep has a lot of ship, but it's not too bad. What's going on, Boonie Man Produce? Yeah, once again, the Discord thing gave you the wrong thumbnail. I guarantee you I have put the right thumbnail every single time, but Discord just screws it up. I don't know if it like updates later. I don't know if Discord tells you the right thumbnail now, but yeah, that's kind of dumb. Anyway, how you doing, man? It's Boomin' Man. Honestly, what if your name was Booby Man? How would you feel about that? Please don't spawn a cop like right in front of me at the very end. Okay, cool. I almost crashed the game because of how hard I crashed my car just then. Cool. Should I play the GameCube version of this game, or is the PS2 version better? I've only played Xbox, PC, and PS2. I don't know what the GameCube version's like. I can recommend the PS2 one for sure, though. Looks fantastic, feels good. The controls are a little weird. So if you're very used to like Xbox 360 controls, for instance, it'll be a hard adjustment. But if you just haven't played this game and you'd like to, GameCube will be fine, I'm sure, but I can definitely recommend PS2. I can't get a perfect launch. I don't know what the what the sequence of holding down and letting go at the start is. It was close. Timu Arthur Morgan is so handsome. He sure is. NFS is older than Forza, right? I'm pretty sure. Because Forza has like, what, 7 games or something? 6 games? I don't know. Forza, I feel like as a franchise, has a lot fewer games than Need for Speed, and that should be a clear indicator that Need for Speed is much older. I want to say Need for Speed got started in like 95, maybe? Mid-90s, I want to say. Do you like Most Wanted on the Game Boy Advance? It's a piece of shit, by the way. I have never played a mobile port of this game. That sounds awesome, though. Playing this game on the go, even if it's a piece of shit, I'll take it, man. Unless they, like, completely change the story and, like, the gameplay and just, like, I don't know. I get it. I don't know why mobile ports of other games have to be, like, completely different video games. Like, I get that you need to remove content to make it, like, you know, smaller disc or whatever. Smaller disc space you have to work with. Like, that makes sense, but I don't know. How about it looks and feels and plays and presents its story completely differently from the other versions? Like, why? Why do we have to sacrifice all of that? Oh, it's based off 2012? Oh, then yes, it will definitely feel and play a lot worse. What the meep is up, my friends and foe? That's right, it's me, the foe. Willem. Willem is my middle name. Howdy, Willem Dafoe. Honestly, that guy's pretty cool. Out of all the, like, I don't know, out of all the actors I admire, I think he's one of the actors that I could meet in person and not be, like, upset by their personality, right? Like, Willem Dafoe seems like a chill dude. Like, it could be that I do meet him someday in some strange twist of fate and he's, like, a total asshole. Like, it's always a possibility with, like, Hollywood actors, but I don't, he seems like a cool, down-to-earth guy. Also, he's like, for the recent Spider-Man movie, he's like, he was pushing 70 when they were filming, and even then he was like, yeah, I want to do all my stunts because that's cool. And I'll come back on one condition, let me do my own stunts. And they're like, oh shit, okay, sure. Why did the cop take that weird shortcut route? Just because of that? Oh, gosh dang, I was going to say because of that he lost me, and then, you know, dipshit number 2 was waiting. Dipshit number 2, that's like saying poop. Turd. It's like double poop. Poopception. Your live streams are the best ever. I wish I felt the best ever in my stomach right now, but thank you, I appreciate that. That's the only part of today that's not enjoyable so far. That's how much my stomach hurts. So, oh my goodness, my frame rate, calm down. I'm going to try to lose these guys as quick as possible because a Heat 5 cop chase is not something I feel like doing at the moment. I could maybe duck into that little, like, weird U-shaped thing, but... Okay, they're really bad at following me through that intersection, so I think I should be able to duck in somewhere here. Oh, gosh dang it, there's another one of you. Well, okay. I'm going to knock over that thing, and no one will run into it ever. I guess we're technically in the backup phase. There's the chopper. Well, okay, I guess we're just doing one of these now. That's fine. I'm eating really cheap cookie dough ice cream, and it tastes like paint. Oh, no. I have been where you are. Cheap cookie dough ice cream is some of the worst ice cream you can eat. Expensive cookie dough ice cream is some of the best you can eat. I don't know why it has to be so one way or the other. Why can't we just have exclusively like 7, 8 out of 10 cookie dough ice cream, you know, for all price ranges? That'd be nice. I don't know what he was doing. He was grinding on that shit for real. Doctor said I grind in my sleep. He a real one for that. Who seized me? Oh, I guess that turd. Okay. The only shitty part about the chopper, other than it can like ruin an escape for like a speed run, is just that it's like big radius, this big like field of view thing on the map can like really obscure upcoming roadblocks and prevent you from seeing them, which is really annoying. Was that Cross? That may have been Cross. He's not interested in chasing me, whoever that was. Okay, now backup is not quite ready yet. I'm gonna try to lose him. Not in there. I could lose him in the water park if I really wanted to, but I'm not that desperate and that could be a little dangerous. Favorite pizza chain? Little Caesars is my goat. They got really good prices for the... Oh, motherfucker. Don't do that. That was terrible. Absolutely terrible. Domino's is pretty good. I like Pizza Hut. Thin crust. I'm a big thin crust fan, and Pizza Hut has some really good thin crust. I don't think it's even freshly made or anything. I think it's literally just like thin crust they get out of the freezer or something. I don't know that for sure. I don't go like bullying Pizza Hut employees or anything, but yeah, Pizza Hut's pretty good, Domino's pretty good, but Little Caesars is my goat. Pizza's pretty expensive, and Little Caesars, you know, it's obviously getting more expensive, but it's still the cheapest you can get, aside from like, you know, grocery store pizza, which are also pretty good, pretty damn good. Why is the thin crust? Is he dieting? True. That's some good water right there. Little Caesars, more like Little Squeezers. I would never do that. That would be sexual harassment. What's going on, guys? How you doing? This is probably the finale of the Need for Speed Most Wanted campaign streams. I may end up doing the challenge series, but that's like a lot of crap that might take forever. We'll see. We'll see. If my Need for Speed itch is still going strong, we can maybe stream the challenge series. But this might be the end of the festivities for now. But I'm always bringing some new games to the streamer world of the Howdy community. It's kind of crazy. The Howdy community that you see in the streams is very different from the stuff you see in like YouTube comments, because a lot of the people who comment on my videos do not watch my streams, so it's like two completely different fan bases. It's interesting. I don't know, I've never really watched someone's YouTube videos and been like, you know what, no, screw the streams, I don't need to know what you're like, you know, in like a live setting. That just doesn't interest me at all. Like, I don't know, I feel like every YouTuber and content creator that I, you know, consume the content of, I'm like, yeah, he's streaming, let me watch that shit, that's gonna be good. I hope some of the community is finished. I get the occasional finished gentleman, or gentlewoman, as it be. I don't really have a game that's like very tied to like Finnish gaming culture like you do though. I have maybe like 3 people who watch me regularly that even know what Sly Cooper is. Or at least 3 people who knew what it was before watching Howdy, you know. I have converted some people to the way of the Cooper Nation. Gosh damn it. I don't care that you got like trash to offload somewhere. Can't you see I'm in the middle of illegal activities? These are illegal activities with stakes, gosh damn it. Whoa. Why my game milli-lagging? My SEO device is also bugging out. The lights are like flickering. There's a slight chance that like a PC part is like passing away at the moment. Okay, it seems okay now. Man. I had plans today, but it's 9 PM and I have no idea if I'm going to do anything now. Howdy has informed me. I have informed you that your plans are donezo? Doesn't sound like me. Best GD level? See, best is not really a question I'm good at answering, but my favorite is Biden Circles, because it's really funny. Oh, that's true. I have informed Gemma of the Sly Cooperage. I don't know. I just don't have the right like age demographic to catch the Sly generation, because it was, you know, a PS2 bestseller. It is a well-known game, just not in, you know, the realm of 12-year-olds. The only 12-year-olds that have any reason for knowing what that is, it's like maybe PS2 was like the only console they had growing up, or maybe their dad was like a huge fan. If their dad is like literal Kevin Miller, then maybe they'd be forced to be into it, you know. That's true. You can't make plans in your week. I was gonna say you can't make plans on the days that I'm streaming, but I don't even have like a streaming schedule, so just don't make plans. That's the safest option here. Just don't plan anything. I mean, you can plan things after I'm done streaming, you know, because then you are set free from the Howdy prison. My hardest in GD is Prismatic Haze, and I recently beat Unnerved Fexty on stream. That was like 2 days ago. So that's definitely my second hardest. Oh brother, that is what we call a half truck or something. I forgot what they're called. It's something like that. Yeah, Unnerved Fexty is definitely my second hardest. It only took me about 7.5k, which is about half of what Prismatic took me, but I also got really lucky, and that easily could have taken me 20k. Okay, that is all the race wins we need. Let us go ahead and I guess hop in a cop chase. Sorry, my age range sucks. 2010 kids, that's okay. You don't need to apologize for the kids your same age that aren't cool. I made plans yesterday, and then I slept for like 900 hours. I'd be doing that sometimes, man. Sometimes. So here's personal detail about my sleep schedule. Sometimes I'll be sleeping in till like, you know, noon or so, and then I'll wake up. You know, I guess I'll have my lunch, which is kind of my breakfast at that point, and then I will go to bed that night at like 8 in the morning. Like, my sleep schedule is all over the place. Like, lately I've been going to bed at midnight and then waking up around 8, which is kind of, you know, the exact opposite. But I'm very well versed in having a terrible sleep schedule, and once you've been doing that terrible sleep schedule thing for a few days, your body needs to like reset and just sleep for like, you know, 900 hours, like you're saying. You like my two-wheel driving skills right there? Yeah, I've been practicing. Been practicing in my motorcycle. My age range rocks. 400 BC kids, true. Okay, that could have been really bad. That could have been really bad if I was not paying attention. I would have exactly 0 tires without holes in them. I'm gonna sideswipe the vehicle. This is like first day on the job kind of police behavior. Oh brother. Yes, did you ever play this game? I think we probably talked about this one of the first streams you showed up, but I also forgot because I'm an ass that's dumb. Rather than doing a body clock reset, I'm just going to pause to read that. I'm going to run into some spikes. I just have a bad sleep schedule forever, and it slowly shifts forwards. Interesting, okay. So, you know, instead of waking up at noon and going to bed at 8 over and over again, you know, one day you'll wake up at 1 and go to bed at 9, and then 2, and then 10. And, okay, I could deal with that. Because eventually that's going to just shift back over. You know, you're going to reset, and you'll have a normal sleep schedule again. Oh, I really wanted to crush him with my body. By my body, I mean my car. Oof. He got crushed by his own kin. I don't think I've ever played any car video ever, except Mario Kart. I think one of the only stream highlights videos that I've done, or like the first one that you appeared in, I think. You just showed up in the stream and you're like, man, this game sucks. Put on some Super Mario. And I thought that was really funny. Because, like, you weren't mod at that point, so the average observer would not assume that you were, like, a friend of mine or something. So they would just see you get his 514 showing up in the stream to say, hey, your stream sucks. How about Mario instead? There's a lot of what goes on Howdy's channel that I really wish I could observe with no context, because it would be way funnier. Speaking of no context, there's like part 2 of the April Fool's video that just came out, and if you don't want to watch part 1 first, I understand. Part 2 will make no sense unless you watch part 1. Oh yeah, I just took him out with my really cool car. Oh shit, I'm so done. I'm so done. Gosh damn it. That sucks. That wasn't even a long cop chase, but that just... Getting busted like that when you're two-wheeling it, it sucks, because the game cannot reset you until you're completely upside down. Literally him. Okay, that makes me feel better. Thank you so much for the $10, dude. I appreciate that. Mario Kart is the best racing game ever. No debate. Well, like, which Mario Kart, though? Because there's some that are kind of stinky. Some be a little stinky. There ain't no shaking me. I'm right. Busted. Sure am. Well, let's try that again. Yeah, literally him. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Dude, stop blocking me out of moving to the right. Dude, it won't let me move until the animation is over, and it takes like 3 years. Mario Kart is the only racing game that I have. I don't know if I own a No, I own Mario Kart Wii, and that's it. But I just don't play Mario Kart. I don't know why. I like racing to be the only point of my racing game, or I don't like it so much. Like, if the point of the racing game is to get first and then lose it to a blue shell and, you know, not take the game too seriously, or at least try. Not quite my jam. Not quite my jam. How D Racing Game, that's right, that's me. I am John Racing Game. Pulled an all-nighter, Howdy. How do you feel about that? I am proud of you. I hope that this will not affect the responsibilities of your life in any negative, meaningful way. That's what I'm saying. Like, your sleep schedule can suck as long as, like, no one's counting on you to have a good one. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's fine. Oh, the takedown! I just weaponized Uncle Ted's pickup truck. That was awesome. How many of them can kills? Ooh, okay, okay. Not bad. Okay, okay, I'll take it. I'll take it. I got one straggler. My toxic trait is thinking I'd be good at racing games while fully knowing that my ass can't drive. See, I don't really think real-life driving ability translates to racing games so much. Unless the point of the game is to drive as legally as possible, but I don't think those games exist. Hit and run, no, actually hit and drive. Oh brother, I've just murdered so many donuts in my time. Oh well, they were gonna follow me and get killed by the gas station, but I guess... What? I was right here and the roadblock disappeared anyway. Fine. Okay. Man, this game sucks. Put on some Super Mario. Wow, those rhinos just ran directly into the donut. Cool, works for me. I already have 1,000,000 bounty, by the way. So I don't really need any milestones here. I'll need like maybe 1 or 2. I'll get 2 and try to leave. because then I can just use speed traps for the rest of everything. 7 infractions, yeah, reckless driving. Only now have I become reckless with my driving. Before that, I was fine. What do you have? 2 face cams. See, one of them is what I aspire to be. That's bottom left. And then, you know, bottom right is what I am, which isn't too bad. I'll take it. That bounty sure is stacking up. I used to be really good at racing games, but I haven't touched one in years. Yeah, that's... I find that racing game phases in my life, you know, have pretty long gaps in between. It's just like, yeah, I don't need to be playing that racing game right now. I'm playing Melee right now. I'm playing Geometry Dash. And then, you know, like, usually once in, like, a year or two, I am hit with just the strongest possible urge to race illegally. But, like, you know, I can't do that in real life. That was really close. I almost hit that little, like, lane divider thing. Like the lane border, I don't know. That would have stopped me completely, and then I would have been busted again, probably. I usually don't get busted at all when I do playthroughs of this game, which I've beaten this game several times. And I very rarely get busted for any reason. So, yeah, you guys are seeing a new side of Howdy. Howdy that sucks at video games slightly more. Oscar Ocasa with the 729 AED, I appreciate that. Would you rather only play Modern Warfare 2 or this forever? Ooh, don't make me choose. Oh, that's a good way to decide, like, what my favorite game is. Because, like, my favorite is Sly 2. But my second favorite is either this or Modern Warfare 2. So this is a good question to help me decide. Let's see. What the heck is Mario Wart 2? I almost freaking could have killed myself right there. Look at him go. Damn. I think there's more replay value in this unless Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer is active. Like, if this is a reality where Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer is eternally active for me to play until the end of time, I would take Modern Warfare 2. If it's just, you know, Spec Ops and campaign and stuff, I don't think I can choose that over Need for Speed. I think Need for Speed is going to be my second favorite, my second GOAT. Holy shit. Yeah, this car has some power behind it. It's pretty serious. It means business. What is Mario Wart 2? You don't want to know. That sounds like that thing that Fregley showed Greg Heffley in Diary of a Wimpy Kid. None of those words sound like they're in the Bible, but you can check. You can see for yourself, man. Wow. I just spun one of them around completely, like 360. That was sick. Oh, I was gonna crash into that guy. I didn't line it up properly, though. It's okay. I have to go walk my fish. See ya. Have a good one, Lalo Carbon. Appreciate you hanging out for a while. Big Blue Sheep. I thought your name was the Big Cheese 192, and I was wondering why your membership was gone, which would be so sad. Mario Wart 2 is an ancient tribal ritual. Trust me. I think I'm good to pass on that one, actually. I'll just do the new tribal rituals, the one with, like, you know, video game championships and tournaments and things. Imagine, like, you know, old tribal rituals was like, if you want to be the chief, you have to kill the old chief in combat. And then now it's just like, oh, you want to be the head honcho? You gotta beat this guy in a Tekken 2 tournament. That's like the measure of a man in, like, new tribe culture. It's just like, yeah, how good are you at Tekken, bro? There he goes. There she blows. I could have run into the spike strips if I was not paying attention. I must go make pizza for this occasion. This is wonderful. This sounds like an excellent Saturday. I could have made pizza for my lunch, but I opted to not do that and just save my appetite for the wondrous burrito that awaits me after stream. Oh my goodness gracious. I could have ended in so much bloodshed, I tell you what. I'm blessed by the good Lord to still be breathing, though. Okay, but I'm knocking your socks off in Tekken. Don't try me. Oh, I have no doubt. Yeah, my experience in, like, traditional fighting games is like that of a baby that was just born last Tuesday. I only have experience with, like, platform fighters and, like, Melee a little bit. Like, that's it. All other fighting games, I have no... I would say I have no, like, desire to be good at them, but I don't know. There's a couple that are pretty sweet. I think Tekken's cool. And then Soul Calibur. True. Okay, if we play Soul Calibur 4, I might kick your ass, like, a little bit. I'll kick your ass in the same way that I do, like, in Melee, to where, like, no one's ass is really being kicked, but, like, we have our moments. We have our back and forth, and that's pretty cool. We get one more roadblock, and I'll have a second milestone. I might as well just go for the 2 more spike strips. That shouldn't take too long, unless the cop chase is just over right now. Okay, I don't actually want this. Can I get, like, one more cop, maybe? Not orange cops. No. Bad color. I love orange so much, dude. Okay, well that was dumb. Is anyone following me? I don't think so. So I can just literally turn around. Backup is in 90 seconds, so no pressure here. Yeah, I'll forgo the spike strips for right now. That could prolong the chase into be too much chase. I will end it right here, methinks. Okay, cool. Also, chat, don't talk to the mods at all. This is your first warning. Me wouldn't lie. So, like, you're allowed to talk to the chat, but the chat isn't allowed to talk to you. Interesting. This sounds like a toxic relationship. I don't know if I approve of this. Okay, we are missing a couple milestones, but we have plenty of bounty. Oh, shoot. 5 milestones? Yes, okay. I can do these 2, and we'll be good. I need a new monitor, methinks. What has happened to Dr. Old Monitor? Dr. Crazy Milk, if you will. I've been laughing about Dr. Crazy Milk for the past, like, 2 weeks. I think that's such a funny concept for a username. Dude, I probably have needed a new monitor for years. Both of mine are still 60, and I'm perfectly content with that. I probably shouldn't be. Like, I don't know what I'm missing out on with better monitors, and I should probably just invest in, like, at least a 120 hertz or something. I must disappear to eat a song. Be right back. Okay, that sounds scrumptious. Let me know how delicious it is, and maybe if I should order some song takeout tonight instead of my burrito. He are die. Yep, that's all it takes. That doesn't sound like me thinks I need a new monitor. That sounds like me knows I need a new monitor, you know? Sup, howdy? I'm at Outback lmao. That sounds awesome. Please tell whoever you're with that Howdy on YouTube says hi. And tell them that they're very lucky for getting to dine with you on this evening. You know, I'm saying this in the context of, like, a date maybe happening, but you could be, like, you know, out eating for, like, your birthday because your grandma wanted to take you someplace nice, and then that's, like, extra funny, I think. Either way, Cowboy Taco, I hope you have a wonderful day at Outback this evening-ish. I don't know what your time zone is, but I think it's evening, I've decided. I burnt the water. What do I do? I think you should probably eat it with a fork. I like to eat punk rock. True. Punk rock is a little crunchy for me, but I still do like it. Oh, wow. That's a perfect launch. I literally wasn't touching my controller until the very last moment. Okay, so I guess with the 4GT, if you want to be really fast, you have to go AFK. Cool. Finishing the game today? Probably. And we'll see if my my Need for Speed appetite is still insatiable after today's stream. Because if it is, there's a chance we might end up doing the challenge series on stream as well, which I know is, like, probably pretty long. I don't know if I've ever beaten the challenge series. It would be fun to 100% this game on my stream. I might do that. Just as, like, I don't know, just as an homage to the game, because this was one of the first games I played on my channel, like, in video form, and then I, you know, haven't done that in years. Like, literally, it's been over 2 years since my last Need for Speed video. So I may end up 100%ing this game, just to, like, give it proper send-off, I guess. Not that I'm never going to return to it again or anything, but please grip. Okay, that's close enough, sure. How far are you in the game so far? There are 15, I guess, bosses, and this is boss number 14, so I'm almost at the final boss here. Get John Geometry to play. There's too many buttons on this controller. I don't think I can do that. John is really good at pressing a single button, but not, like, you know, 6 different ones. Oh, brother. Okay, well, that would have been really cool if my tires felt like touching the ground in a meaningful way, but we were not awarded this luxury, it seems. I love the car you used. Me too, man. The 4GT is a pretty schmexy looking car. I like it a lot. It is very expensive, and you unlock it towards the very end of the game, which is fair. That's fair, but, like, I do kind of want to use it for more than that. Don't do this to me. Yeah, and its grip isn't awesome. Like, the handling on this car leaves something to be desired, but, like, top speed acceleration, pretty damn sweet. Definitely not as smooth of a ride as the Elise, though. Emule, it's been a minute. How you doing, man? Return of hot dog money. This is wonderful news. It's so good to see you. I appreciate that. Dude, I don't know if I've had hot dogs since last time I saw you, dude. It's been a while. I'll have to bring the hot dogs back. You know what? You know what it was? I said to my wife this morning, like, you know, like, what do you want to eat today? And she was like, you know what? I think hot dogs would be really cool. And I'm like, we don't have those, but maybe I could go get some. So I think she was probably prophesying your return. I think that's what happened. I think you were in cahoots with it. You know, you were telling her, like, hey, don't tell Howdy, but I'm coming back. You know, maybe drop a hint or something. And she's like, okay, I got you. Can you please stop kissing me? Please. Thank you. It was nice, but it went on too long. I have stuff to do. Yeah, thank you, Mule. I appreciate that. You know, I do get, like, extra hungry for hot dogs every time you're at the function. So I think there's some kind of spiritual hot dog energy connected to you, I think. Oh, you mean the car used in the videos? Yeah, the Pimp Mobile. Oh, yeah, man. Unfortunately, that was a modded car, and this is vanilla, so I do not have the ability to play with the Pimp Mobile again. Maybe some other day. Maybe if I return to this game on stream, you know, in like a year or two, I can throw on some Need for Speed Most Wanted Redux, which has some extra cars and bonus features and stuff. What games am I best at? I would say proportionally to, like, skill scaling, I'm probably best at... Like, I'm not really that good at any game. I'm just a little bit above average at, like, a few. I'm pretty decent at Beat Saber. I'm pretty decent at... I don't want to say pretty decent at Melee. I'd say I'm slightly above average at Melee. And then I'm, like, decently above average in GD. I don't feel that good at GD, but, like, I guess when you look at my achievements and then the achievements of the average player, it's like, yeah, I'm kind of up there. I don't know. I don't know if I want to consider someone who played GD like once in high school and beat Stereo Madness and then dropped it. Like, I don't want to consider that someone in the community, right? Like, I'm slightly better than the average person who has been playing GD consistently for years, right? Because I know people who have been playing GD for like a year and they already beat an Extreme Demon, versus me who took like 9-ish years, like 8 or 9 years to beat an Extreme, so... little embarrassing. I've never really had good patience for playing levels in GD. Most of my, like, interest in the game comes from making, like, layouts and levels to songs that I like. Okay, can you not be driving 80 miles an hour right now? Calm down, calm down. Just grip the road. There we go. You got it. I may be okay at GD. I think, like, you can call yourself good at GD once you have, like, an Extreme. So, Lunatic Husky, who has several, yeah, I think you made it. I think you made it to the good club. Don't worry. The old one was definitely better. Yeah, I miss the old Pimp Mobile. But yeah, I'm not very good at very many games, but... Gosh damn it, I didn't get a perfect launch. I did exactly what I did last time. Bonjour! He's a racist. True. True. I hope I win first place. Yeah, if you have to be a hard demon, I've been playing for almost 9 years. See, I bet you've been preoccupied with other games, you know, in between, right? Some people make GD their entire life and personality for a year, and then they're able to be like an Extreme, right? But you're like a Chad who's got other stuff going on, and you never really, you know, cared too much about GD. That was just, you know, something on your radar. Something for funsies. Like that cool little jump I just did. Okay, I don't know how I feel about this, but recently I've been finding the word swag pretty funny again. Just like, imagine you do something like really petty, or like, you know, you have a really cheesy comeback against someone who's mean to you, and then you just say swag right afterwards. Oh my gosh. That shit is gonna make me laugh, and I'm kind of embarrassed to admit that. I don't know why swag is like funny to me again. Dude, I lived through the swag epidemic, you know, when it first happened in, like, 2016. Like, every middle schooler was just like, yeah, man, I'm so swag, I'm so much more swag than you, I got so much swag points, and I'm like, dude, this is fucking dumb. Like, I reserve my right to call, like, modern slang dumb, because I was even calling the slang of, like, the mid-2010s and early 2010s dumb. Like, I just think it's dumb, just as a concept. But, like, once the slang gets to be, like, you know, 10 years old, like the word swag is, you know, it's like, it's been around for a while, it's made its rounds, and now everyone's done with it, and I look at it, like, you know, all dried up on the floor, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of like you. It's honestly, that's as complicated as romance should be as well, you know what I'm saying? Looking at a dried up husk on the floor and being like, hey, I like you. Jerky vernacular, sure. That was a good ass turn. Alright, watch this. Ready for this better ass turn? That's right. An ass turn, isn't that just another term for twerking? You're kind of just turning your ass, you know, up and down. Something like that. I don't know, I haven't been much of a twerker recently. Crazy that 11-year-olds will be 12 this year. That is nuts. I didn't consider that. Man, it's your birthday this year? I swear, it's everybody's birthday this year. Are you a millennial? In my brain, at least. That's probably around the generation. I don't know. I also resonate with the boomers here and there. I don't know. You know Voltron and how he's composed of, like, a whole bunch of different stuff? That's kind of how I am with generations. Because, like, sometimes my humor is, like, Gen Z-ish. But my attitude towards Gen Z is, like, Gen X. You know, like... Oh, my gosh. I just died 6 times in a row from that one crash. Oh, but I'm still in the lead. Yeah, you suck it. Suck it. You are not a millennial. It feels that way sometimes. But like I said, it feels like I'm Gen Z sometimes. It feels like I'm Gen Alpha occasionally. It feels like I'd be booming from time to time. Millennials are way worse than Gen Z. It kind of depends, in my experience. It depends on what category you're judging the generations by. Like, in terms of music taste, I might honestly argue that Gen Z is better than millennial. Oh, worst turn in the game. You ready? Okay, that was pretty messy. Generation fluid, that's right. Is that a Ford GT 2006 with a spoiler? I believe that is what it is. It might be 2005, because that's when the game came out. But I know, like, sometimes the racing games get a sneak peek at the new cars that are hitting the market, you know, next year. They'll just get a sneak peek early. You could definitely say putting a spoiler on this beauty is, like, blasphemous a little bit, but I kind of like putting big dumb spoilers on my cars. Not in real life, I would never do that. Dude, Gran Torino is such a freaking good movie. What would you say is the best console of all time? That's a good question. That's a good question. That's a difficult question. It's not the PS3, I can say that. See, I'm trying to judge the console in a vacuum, like completely disconnected from, like, you know, whatever launch titles it had and stuff like that. A lot of people give that a lot of, like, credence, you know, like, oh man, the PS2 sucked because it had no good launch titles, and I'm like, you are wrong and you're stupid. But, like, the launch title thing is, like, kind of valid. And I'm not driving hot right now. PS2 is really freaking good. I want to throw the Wii into the ring. I wanted to, like, you know, consider that in the topic of the GOAT sets, or not the GOAT sets, the GOAT consoles. But I don't know. I kind of consider something with, like, motion controls implemented that heavily as almost like a gimmick console. PS2 had Jack and Daxter, so it sucks. I can't think of anything else that the PS2 had. I think the Xbox 360 is up there. I haven't really heard anything good about Xbox One to, like, justify putting that console in contention here. I think PS4 was cool. I don't know. I don't think any console could be considered the greatest console of all time if it didn't have, like, free online capabilities, right? Like, PS3 had free online, which is awesome, but there was a lot of other shit kind of weighing the PS3 down. Please, car. Gosh damn it. I've selected the left option so many times, and it's been wrong the past, like, 6 times in a row. That sucks. That really sucks. Anyway, that's fine. Give me this. Yeah, give me that supercharger number 6. Halo 3, Halo 4, need I say more? Yeah, Xbox 360 is pretty awesome. PS2 is probably my GOAT. GameCube, I feel like, is pretty underrated, even though it does get a lot of praise. I feel like the best console conversation, it goes straight to PS2 and like Xbox 360 and never directly to the GameCube. I think the GameCube really has a shot. Yeah, so here he is. He's Razer. Here's Head Honcho. Here's the guy who stole our car at the beginning of the game. I love the image of him, you know, like cracking his knuckles as like a reaction to when someone says something mean. You're not coming to my birthday party? It cracks knuckles, Razer style. Yeah, so this is our car that he stole, and we're gonna get it back. Don't worry, it'll be ours again. I have not played Ultra Kill, no. I hear that I should play Ultra Kill from, like, everyone, ever. And usually they tell me pretty loudly. Hey, dumb idiot asshole. You haven't played Ultra Kill yet, and that's why you're dumb idiot asshole. So this is Hastings, which is the biggest circuit race in the game. It's freaking huge. I think I probably want to do Hastings once I get my BMW back. But for now, we're just no nonsense in it. We're going to kick Razer's ass and get our car back. That's our primary goal for right now. That's not the end of the game, you know? I mean, it's the end of the story mode, but, like, I want to goof around with that car, you know? I don't want to get the car and then, like, you know, end stream, you know? I know, I'm going to drive around that baby. I'm going to drive around that baby. This is me when I see a baby on the road. I'm a good Samaritan who would never drive over babies again. My little goat, where are you? This is me when I lost my PS2. No, I've had a PS2, I think, since, like, 2000... I don't know. I don't know when I got it. It was, like, early 2000s, I'm pretty sure. Or, like, mid-2000s. I don't know. But I've had it for a long time, and it is still in working order, and it's beautiful. Honestly, N64 might also be one of the greatest consoles of all time. I temporarily left. Did I miss something? Not necessarily. We were talking all sorts of stuff. I honestly can't even give you a quick recap of what we talked about, because it's just been a constantly moving train of nonsense. The most recent topic would be the greatest video game consoles of all time. Honestly, PC is, like, just get a PC. Because, like, you can just experience all of the exclusive titles of the consoles on the PC and have the best of all the worlds. But, like, you know, we won't tell anybody about that. Yeah, I think my GOAT console list. I never owned a GameCube. I really wish I did. But that'd probably be in the top 3 if I did. But I'll have to exclude that because of no personal experience. PS2. Xbox 360, probably PS4 after that, probably N64 after that. N64 had such awesome games, dude. The controllers were weird. The controllers are the only reason I'm not putting it higher. That's like, what the hell are you doing? That was in the very experimental stage of video game controllers, so I kind of admire that they were thinking outside the box and they tried something new. Obviously did not catch on, and that's okay. I'm kind of glad for that. Mr. Nintendo, I want you to silence this man and remove his influence from the earth because he stole Mario Kart. They'll do it, man. Don't tempt them. They have tried to kill the Melee scene so many thousands of times, and they keep failing just because they keep underestimating how much people love the game. Also, I hate it when people are like, bro, why is bro still playing Melee? Move on. Like, what are we gonna move on to? There's, like, no game that does what Melee does. Like, why is bro still playing, you know, Call of Duty Ghosts? Move on, that's fair. Like, Call of Duty Ghosts has some things to make it unique, but it is just another Call of Duty game, and you could pretty much get the same or similar experiences with newer Call of Duty. You know, that's why they release a new one each year. We do not have that for Melee. Like, what, Project Plus? We want to move on to Project Plus? That's, like, even more hated by Nintendo? No thanks. Melee is at least a Nintendo game and Nintendo property, so, like, we still have hope a little bit that they'll, like, maybe give it some merit here and there. Does anyone in this stream know Friday Night Funkin'? I've never heard of this in my life. It sounds dumb. But you should describe it for me anyway, because I've never heard of it. I'm I'm going now. Good luck on being a professional racist. Howdy. Thank you, Jesse. Are you the pink man? Because that would be pretty cool, I think. If not, you know, if you're just a normal man, that's fine. Regardless of what color you are, I think you're awesome. Contrary to what your message might be telling everybody. Hope you have a great rest of your day, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, have a good stream, and good luck being a professional racist. Meanwhile, Howdy's like, I don't care what color you are, I still love you. That's what racism truly is, man. Or something, I don't know. Stop spieling your wins. You know what I'm saying? I'm Blood W. It's a pretty cool name. Is that French? Dude, I recently learned that, like, all the official names for, like, a spaceship or, like, an aircraft, you know, like fuselage and all that, they're all French, which is really sad. Imagine, like, how all the music terms for, like, music theory are Italian. Yeah, this is, like, the super evil universe version of that was specifically designed to hurt Howdy's feelings. I love spaceships and aircrafts and things, and it's all French. I hate it. I hate it all. It's not fair. Italy at least has, like, some cool stuff going on. I don't care what race you are, as long as you're racist. See, like, this has some layers to it. I think we should probably dissect that for, like, a video. I don't care what race you are, as long as you're racist. That's like the, I'm not racist, I hate all races. I hate everybody. You know, it's like one of those, but, like, the good universe version. A video essay. Yeah, there you go. That might be a reference to something. That might also just be you literally saying, we should make a video essay about this. I might be back, well, maybe welcome back, but also maybe not. I'll get back to you on that. Turn. Okay, so the 4GT seems to have a much easier time turning when your foot is off the gas. That's right, I'm pressing the X button on my controller with my foot, because I'm just so flexible. Dude, Sonk? That's that guy that Dr. Eggman fights. What's going on, Sync? Welcome in, welcome in. Your newest video introduced me to the ever-useful MPNG format. Yeah, exactly. I considered making, like, an edit for that. Just some kind of edit to help people understand my joke, but then I'm like, I think this is way funnier if I just say MPNG and do not elaborate whatsoever. Yeah, I want that to be the main takeaway from the videos. Hey, MPNG is now a new file format. Use it today. Out of context is the best. It seems like the kids in my community do not agree, but, like, all of the cool people in my community, oh yeah, they understand the value of no context. All right, how far is my car gonna go if I just, you know, go in the shortcut real quick? It went that far, and that's pretty cool. Oh, they're following me! Ah! Jump scare. Humpskare. Cool. Alright, well, let's sprint it up. How about it? This is one of the shortest sprint races in the game for, like, value, you know, because it gives you 25k, and you can do it in, like, a minute and 40 seconds, I think? Man, I'm trying to get that perfect launch timing. I haven't gotten it again. You made your first song today. That's awesome, man. I have dabbled in making music. And usually I cannot make anything longer than like 30 seconds. But yeah, that shit's hard, man. I'm proud of you. That is excellent news. What kind of genre would this fall under? Gosh damn it. It's like the 4th Uncle Ted I've killed today. Speaking of no context. That's actually a little too much context. Try again. Random notes I made in an hour. Nice. Sounds like it's sometimes more effort that's put into, like, mainstream pop songs, so I can appreciate that. We gotta get started. We gotta get stouty. Oh, 45 seconds of song. Oh, I see. That's about what I do, but like bigger. Oh yeah. Oh, we turn it. Yes! That was beautiful. His handling is apparently just good enough to handle that little loop-de-loop. Ha! Falls true! BRB agains. Okay, well, have a good one agains. Someone's catching up to me. I don't like that. He smells. Buns. Speaking of things that smell, not those actually. Please run into that car. It would be so funny. He didn't do it. That's fine. That was gorgeous. Oh, I just won so wonderfully. Yeah, that can be done in pretty easily under 2 minutes. That's a pretty easy way to make 25 grand in fake life. Can you do my levels in a vid? I don't think so. I don't know if you've considered, like, if I want to be fair to my community, if I make a level on your video, I have 159,000 others to go. And that's just not something that's going to be a good use of my time. The closest thing I can do is a level request stream here and there, where, you know, kind of like a first come, first served deal, where people can just submit one level, and I will play it if I have time. That's the best I can do. Water up, lil bro, yeah. I still am so mad that some people just don't be drinking water. They're just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really see anything that water does for me that Dr. Pepper can't do but better. It just, like, tastes so yummy. And water tastes so boring. You know what I'm saying? Why would I drink water if it's boring? It's literally just Dr. Pepper if it was boring. What? I hit the same corner twice. I thought maybe my iframes would help me out there for some reason. That's not how it works. Now, this is a very poor start to Toll Booth real quick. Let me be good at driving, maybe. Okay, better. Why did you die twice? I don't know. I thought it would be funny. I thought it'd be funny the first time, and then second time was because I was bored. Can I resonate with your mind? You're sure willing to try. I will give you permission to try. How about that? Here, my mind is ready. Are you ready? Let's do it. I'm not picking up any signals. Are you on right now? Are you on mind? Are you on right now? Yeah, bro, hop on mind. The 6 stack is on, dude. The squad is on mind right now. Just 6 people standing in a circle going, like putting their fingers to their temples, yeah. Back version 3, welcome back, version 2. Are you on Bull or Razer? This is Razer right here, yeah. I'm gonna kick Razer's ass with my sweet 4GT wheels. Assuming I can, you know, stay away from chat for long enough to actually look at the damn road. Why is it only GD you get hundreds of kids popping in? See, like, the thing is with the age demographic that constitutes my community, they don't really care too much for the personality behind the Geometry Dash content. They're mostly just there for the game. Which, I mean, I'd be lying if I said I'd never felt that way before about something. But, if my community were mostly, like, you know, 20 to 30-year-old adults, you know, they actually are capable of, like, connecting to another human. So they might say, you know what? I like this Howdy guy as a person. I like what he's got to say on his streams and stuff. I'm going to stop by no matter what he's streaming. And luckily for me, there are a few of those people, and they're some of my favorites. Don't tell anyone that I have favorites, but, like, you know, it's kind of them. If you just show up regardless of what I'm streaming, you're my favorite automatically. I do that, and I appreciate it, bro. And there are even some 12-year-olds that are like, you know what? It's not GD, but that's okay, because Howdy's still, like, a cool guy or something. And I appreciate that. I won't tell him. Yeah, that's a pretty easy, quick explanation as to why the GD streams are fairly popular and these are not. Which, that's okay for me, man, because the popular chats, you know, when there's like freaking 120 kids in there all screaming at me, that's not really fun. I'm telling Christ. Okay, that's different. You know, if you read the Bible, it tells you that that God has no idea what's happening, and he only knows things when people tell him. So please don't tell me, bro. That's too scary. I can't think about that. Can you play Minecraft with me? It's funny that you say that because I'm doing like a birthday stream on the 16th, this Monday, and we're probably gonna get some Howdy Minecraft server shenanigans going. So this is a very real possibility that could happen. Random, but what is your favorite subject? Like in school? Probably... Okay, math was really enjoyable until like Algebra 2 kind of era. Then I stopped resonating with it and stopped thinking that it was cool beans. It was more just like lukewarm beans. I like science depending on what it is I'm learning about. Like, I specifically love zoology, and I forgot what it's called, but the study of clouds and like weather. I mean, meteorology for weather, but like specifically clouds. That's one of my favorite branches of science. I love it. What is your favorite subject in sentences? Me! Yes! I am me favorite. Me favorite subject? I like PE. True, yeah, true. Unfortunately, I haven't had any kind of physical exercise until I haven't had any physical exercise since I got out of grade school. That's like the one flaw with the public school system, is that you can't exercise, you know, once, you know, you're out. And now PE isn't a thing anymore. That just really sucks, you know? Okay, I tried doing it late. I'll try doing it a little early next time. We'll see. Yeah, I think history's pretty cool. I took like a government economics class. That wasn't very cool. There's certain facets of that I find really interesting, but a lot of it's just bogged down with like really complicated like laws and history of laws, and specifically like the amendments of the Constitution. Just okay. Some of those are cool, but like, gosh damn. Not that they don't have value, I just don't particularly enjoy reading about some of that. Geography is great. Geology is also really great. Astronomy is great. Not astrology. Astrology can eat my nuts. Okay, if you care what your zodiac sign is just because you find it like mildly interesting, but you don't give it any like merit, like that's fine. That's fine. I can understand that. I'd be lying if I never took like an online personality test, like one of those popular ones, and be like, oh, I wonder what my letters are. What's my LGBTQIA+? You know, what's my code? What's my personality code? You know, like I'd be lying if I wasn't interested in that. But like, I don't know. I don't really care. I don't like, oh, sorry, you're not a... And then ATQIP. Sorry, we can't be friends. I actually hate you forever. I'm only, you know, my personality type is only compatible with ATPQIPs, you know? I think that shit's dumb. If you vibe with someone, you vibe with someone. That's as complicated as love should be. My favorite subject was whatever class I unleashed my fart spray. Dude, I was on one of your VODs and you were talking about that, and I was like, this fucking guy. I knew it. I knew he was the fart spray kid. Dude, I don't think we would have gotten along if we were like both high school age, right? I don't know. From every like high school story you've told about yourself, I'm like, oh no. Okay, so this guy, I really appreciate the like character growth this guy's been doing recently. That's really cool. Okay, I do know something about your high school era of life that I think is pretty cool, and that's just like you were into Melee, like stage modding and stuff like that, making like texture packs and shit. That's cool. I think we get along strictly in Melee and then never again. Until like we hit our 20s and stuff. Well, that was the only mischievous thing you did ever? Okay, well that's different. It's still shitty. Pun unintentional. Like, you didn't spray it on anybody directly, right? You just like sprayed it up into the air, which is like still bad. Honestly, the least damage you can do is spraying it in like the corner of the room. It's not going to affect anybody. If that stuff gets on someone's clothes, it's not coming off. That is such a terrible, terrible way to do it. Oh man. I really hope you just like, yeah, I'll just put this in the corner. That's fine. How is fart spray even made? Like, what are the ingredients on that? Like, is there like xanthan gum and like some kind of preservatives in there? Tons of stuff that you can't pronounce? Or is the ingredients literal just like poop particles? Because I don't think we should be selling that to people to spray. Liquid ass, sure, yeah. It's like liquid smoke, but you know, the tastier version. People who put liquid smoke on food and call it like, yeah, it's really awesome, smoked brisket. Shut up, you're dumb. I want to kill you. I want to kill you with knives and maybe some fart spray while I'm at it. Liquid smoke is gross. I have played a little bit of 2012 Most Wanted. I was not a fan. I was not a fan. I'm more of like a Most Wanted Underground 2 kind of guy. I also think Heat is pretty good. I played some Heat recently. That's like the newest Most Wanted, the newest Need for Speed game I own. It's the newest racing game too. That one's pretty good. I played a little bit of Unbound, and I think it was like Free Weekend or something. That shit was ass. Never knew liquid smoke existed. Yeah, you know, like your smoky flavor that you get on like, you know, ribs and bacon and all sorts of wonderful, delicious meats. Yeah, they just like synthesized that and then put it in a bottle that you can pour on stuff to get like the grossest artificial smoke flavor imaginable. Carborn. Dude, that's like the chosen one of the Most Wanted universe. Or something. Damn it, I thought I could weave in there, but it was semi-successful, I suppose. I may end up streaming Underground 2 at some point. That'd be pretty cool. That would be super cool. I would enjoy that. I haven't played it in super long. It's been several minutes, I would say. It'd almost be like a blind playthrough because all my memories are so, like, faded. Gosh, damn it. Oh my gosh, get out of my way. I just want to read chat. Why are you being mean to other cars? Because they smell bad, and I smell better. And they need to try harder. Okay, that is kind of an opinion that I hold about people. It's just like, if you're in public, you know, maybe at like a concert or, you know, maybe at the grocery store, and you walk past someone, you're like 6 feet away, and you still smell their BO. Like, dude, how little do you have to shower to be that pungent? Like, maybe there's some kind of like physical disorder that they have that makes them smell worse, but like, it's not that hard. Like, shower even once every like 3 or 4 days, and you'll still smell better than that. Like, it's not hard. Deodorant, even that exists. It is a thing. You can brush your teeth. Toothpaste is very cheap. I don't know, man. I'm not like, you know, the CEO of like Hygiene Industries or anything, like, but I'm, you know, if I'm going out in public, I'm going to try to not let people smell my odors. That's just kind of not something that's good. There's no easier way to like ruin like, oh, I'm going to this symphony or something, and the person you're sitting next to just smells terrible. Like, how? Nice. Do you play Roblox? Occasionally. Like, as a career? No. As a career, I do not play Roblox. Not even like as a hobby, but sometimes. I will hop on some Roblox from time to time with the old wife. I have the disorder where I don't want to be clean, and it's my choice. No, I do not want a cop chase right now. See, like, if you smell bad on purpose, but you, like, you know, you spend all your time alone in your room or whatever, like, that's okay, because you're not making it anyone else's problem. Please do not make it someone else's problem. If you're going, like, to go hang out with friends or go in like a public setting, go in like a restaurant, please. At least deodorize or something, man. I get that showering can sometimes take like an eternity, like a whole 10 minutes or something, but like, come on. I'll never understand like the bravery of people who just like go out in public smelling like a freaking nuclear accident. Like, damn, that's kind of impressive, honestly, how you're just okay with this. His ass does not care what people think, and that's like a cool superpower to an extent, but like, I feel like we should just be better, like from a medical perspective. 1v1 in an obby? I don't know what that is. Talk to me as if I've never played Roblox before, even though I have, I promise. My showers are sometimes an hour long. I bet whoever's paying that utility bill hates you. If you're doing like cold showers, that's not as bad, but like, you know, hot water, that shit's expensive, man. It's expensive. Obstacle courses, but you can 1v1 people, because that sounds pretty cool. What does obby stand for? Is that just obstacle course? You know, obby. I guess that's all it takes. I don't think getting dirty real fast constitutes an hour-long shower. True hot water is a lot less expensive if you live, like, around equator area. No, that was almost beautiful. Oh, that was almost the best turn I've ever done in my life. Gosh, dang it. Yo, Mr. D, gotta meet quota this week. Let's cook the blue glass, yo. Yo, Mr. White. Gonna make a lot of videos together, Mr. White. I want to go this way. The minivan was in my way. Water in general is less expensive here. There is a lot of it by the equator, yeah. At least, like, if you're near the United States equator, because then you're, like, by the Gulf and stuff. If you're, like, by the equator and you live in, like, some, like, landlocked country in Africa, then, yeah, maybe water's not going to be super accessible, but... Man, I've had some bad crashes this race here. I'm still hanging in there, still got a pretty handy lead. That was close, but that felt really awesome. Oh yeah. Talking about smelly people, we sure are. I'm literally shredding turns in Need for Speed Most Wanted, that's true. I'm too busy right now. Holly's about to be born. I'm late. I'm gonna miss the delivery, I gotta go. You've been hit by, you've been struck by a truck. That's me for real. You rep with the locals out of control. You know rates gotta be sweating. You're nearly there. Okay, I have 8 out of 9? Or 7 out of 9? 6, shit. That sucks. Okay, I need 3 more. I'll probably do this one. Howdy, when he figured out how to D. True. Breaking Dingu. Yeah, there you go. Gemma jump scare. Insert Foxy here. True. I can't get the perfect launch again. I got it once at the start of a race by just tapping, you know, once it said go, and I can't replicate it. Sorry. Ooh, I forgot that was there. You're about to beat the game, and we'll be here to celebrate. Oh, yeah. Oh. We're going to celebrate by driving around our BMW like an asshole through the streets for several hours, probably. Man, where are my jump scares? Why am I not more iconic and classic? I don't know. You've been there for a while. You're developing some class and some icon, I think. Dude, I thought I am one of the 6 gorillas was the funniest shit. Just to say out of context. I'm gonna start doing that to people who don't know me and don't know, like, my internet personality at all. I say internet personality, I mostly am the exact same if you, like, talk to me in person. At least as my stream. You know, my videos can be a little sauced up. But I am just gonna start saying I am one of the 6 gorillas to people. Even though it might not be true, but we won't tell anybody. What are you doing, sir? Being dead now, okay. Yeah, we do get 12-year-olds in here in the non-GD streams to ask me to friend them on Geometry Dash. That's about it, though. There's a couple of them that come here just because they enjoy it, but generally it's like, hey, play my level or friend me or I'm done. We're through. Christopher is here. Nice. Oh, yeah. It's so cool how my guys are just funny. See, like, they set you up for it, right? But that wasn't like, it wasn't their idea to keep that out of context. That was just like, hey, that's a really funny message out of context, actually. But it's true, you guys are pretty funny, and I'm kind of jealous. Howdy, listen. Okay, what you got? What you got for me? Lay it on me. I'm all ears. This is me when I'm composed entirely of human ears. Because I'm bored. Man, so many freaking bumpy, hilly areas in this part of town. This neighborhood's really gone to shit, man. Really? Okay, I don't feel like I should take any blame for that one. I think you killed yourself right there. Sorry. Bloodlust is almost legacy. I honestly feel like it's been there long enough. We can get rid of it. That's fine. When Bloodbath went to legacy, that was an emotional day for me for sure. But that was also like years ago, so. Who remembers when freaking Necropolis was like top 50? That's nuts. Sorry, Uncle Ted. Again, this is like Ted the 5th. Honestly, we need to bring back, like, carrying on family traditions of naming people, you know? No one introduces themselves as, like, the 3rd, you know? No one does that anymore. I kind of missed that. I missed that from, like, the 16th century. We should do that. Gosh damn it. I'm sure Novel Boy is going to go into depression after Bloodlust goes to legacy. I don't think he cares, because I don't think he's even, like, been involved in the community for years. I don't know. I also just completely don't know. Why are you going the complete wrong way, you silly goose? You goose that is silly. You were right behind me for a while, and you just decided that you wanted to give me the race for free? Sure. Oh, yeah. Have you ever seen such a so fast boy? I'm so fast. What number Howard Dingu are you at? I'm the 3rd. I am the 3rd. Seems like most people aren't even like a 2nd or even like a 1st. They just aren't. This damn generation just isn't, and that sucks. Guess 514 has gun, will you? What did you just say to me? That's probably a little bit more threatening than how Gehis meant for it to come out. He's probably just, what the hell are you talking about? What are these words that you're speaking in my direction? I'm the 0th? Yeah, you have yet to be born and given a name. Honestly, if you just don't have a name, you are the 0th. Because that's like strictly title-based, right? Run back, try getting cry. Howdy canonically fast. Howdy is canonically 240 pounds and 5 foot 1 inches tall. So Howdy is that of like a bowling ball shape-wise. So then he might be fast if someone really big and strong were to roll him. So sure, yeah, I'm quite fast. Quite fast, rolling down the lane, you know what I'm saying? Knocking down those pins. The pins, of course, are metaphors for my enemies. Oh, prison, here we go. Oh, that's not good, that's not good. Oh, I'll take it. Okay, alright, well, we ended up a little sideways, but that was still a cool flip. Sweet deal, man. I have no nos. It's okay. The flip! Dude, what the flip was that? Did you get my joke? Previous message that mentioned my name was a setup for a multiple choice question. Interesting. Dude, oh, it was so, like, scary when there was an upcoming test that was, like, a huge part of your grade or whatever, and then it's like, hey, it's multiple choice, and I'm like, thank the Lord. It's like, I don't know, unless it's, like, a specifically finely crafted multiple choice question to where all of them, like, all the answers could be right, depending on, like, your point of view or something. Unless it's one of those fucking questions, like, multiple choice is easy. Like, grade school did not present me a single multiple choice question that really stumped me. I'm like, oh, man. I'm trying to think of an example. It's like, what is it called when someone believes the Earth is at the center of our solar system, right? I'm like, oh, man, is that heliocentrism or geocentrism? That's tough. That's a really tough one. That's a real thinker. Gotta use my noodle. Why are you Heat 1? I think you were here for somebody else, not me, because I'm too cool. Peniocentrism, true. Oh, actually, no, damn it. Oh, he's condition 1, though. I don't know why. I might actually lose. I tried to intentionally crash so he wouldn't see me, but that did not shake out. Is the first element of the periodic table hydrogen or helium? True. See, that's another tough one. That's a real thinker. I'm gonna have to use my noodle again. I got 42 on Totu. Yeah. That's awesome, man. Good job, hydrogen. I'm very smart. You guys are very something, I'll tell you what. Okay, who's ready for a non-consensual police pursuit? I completed Deadlock today. That's what it's called. Dude, that's like a Ratchet and Clank game or something. Water up, little bro. What if I'm the big bro, though? So none of the cops are interested in me. They were only interested in the other guys. So let me just, cool cop chase. That was really long and boring and non-consensual. Let's go co-op Deadlock. See, like, what if I have never played a Ratchet and Clank game before? Do you still want to co-op with me? Do you still wish to cooperate? Oh, my neck. That is what we call a crunch of the neck variety. Okay, this will be race number 9, so we can just transition directly into cop chase. I love dihydrogen oxide! Yes! I think monoxide would be like the official term, but I'm also not a chemist, so I don't know for sure. It might be like, you know, potato, as they say. It might be either or, I'm not really sure. I always say dihydrogen monoxide, just because it sounds cooler. Wow, my frame rate is like 0 degrees. It's very cold. At certain areas of the game, they're just loading way too many assets, and it's just super laggy. Oh, shit. That's the part that sucks about that turn. You can make that turn super quickly. And you can do it way... Okay, I'm just restarting. This is the worst start in history. You can make that turn super, super quickly. But if you touch any little side of any little wall there, you are just going to bounce around like a freaking ping pong ball. Hey now, I don't appreciate that, Uncle Ted. You did not signal. Which is kind of accurate, actually. It's like some realism, I guess. So I had to not hit Uncle Ted the 4th, which means I'm in last place. But that's okay, because I'm going to do this turn really, really well, unless there's another Uncle Ted. Gosh damn it! I was doing so well. Okay, well, I'm almost going to restart. If I hit one more thing that I really don't want to hit, then I'll restart, but... I'm not associated. I was the victim. I guess that means I'm associated a little bit. Ooh, that was a cool little turn right there. Your luck not good, it seems that way. But the donuts are on my side. You watching this? You watching this? Ready? These guys are all behind me, right? Watch this. Now that donut is going to fall and crush them all. It's pretty sweet. I also got the rhymes. Because I'm elite. Oh! I should be like a rapper or something. I'll be like the whitest one there ever was. I like how when you drive past like a toll booth and you're like really, really close to it, but you didn't quite hit it, your camera will just go like, whee! That's the best way I can describe that motion. I'll try to demonstrate it if we drive past another toll booth. I can't go that fast. Oh, that's the end actually. It doesn't matter. Beat that box! This is me when the box takes all of my money and kills my family. It said there was a cop right here, and now he's gone. Whee! Oh yeah, who needs billboards? Okay, well, I guess we're getting the cop chase started. Let's do it. Final cop chase we'll ever need, maybe. Unless I get busted. Hello, may I please have $16,000? I guess if I can find it between the couch cushions, you can have it. Is it fun to use kill to destroy random cars in Need for Speed? I would say so, yeah. It's a pretty good word. Who are you? No, it's Condition 5. He looked so black. Like I thought maybe he was like Condition 3 or something. Dude, kill emoji is one of my favorites. Kill emoji is maybe my most used emoji to respond to annoying children in my comments. Not like, you know, the actual word kill is something I wish to do to them or anything. Just that face is how I feel reading their comment. I should probably just rename it. I should rename the emoji for PG's sake, just to be, instead of kill, it'll just be called, this is how I look right now after reading that stupid comment. Emoji. I'm gonna crush you with my really big car. Never mind, you're 0 miles per hour. That's fine, I'll get you next time. The final car chase will be legendary. I hope so. Whoa, almost as legendary as that guy who just died. Almost as legendary as his world record for spins. He looked so black. I did say that. I was really good at saying that, actually. That was my, I'm already at 7 infractions. That's nuts, actually. Call it deceased instead of kill. That's not bad. That face is taken from a meme. It's just like a Snapchat or something, and the Snapchat caption literally just says kill. So I would feel less accurate if I renamed it, but there's some good options out there. Okay, all of you guys, you must follow me. Follow me, then you'll see. Who remembers those Five Nights at Freddy's songs that had such sweet rhythms and melodies in our ears? Oh. That last guy didn't die, that sucks. Okay, that's fine. I was gonna say yeah. Freaking cop chase music in this game is so freaking good. Please die. Please die. Die. They did not die. Okay, well, they're still following me. That's cool. You not brain rotted. I think that's probably Accurate. Just gonna do a little loop-de-loop here. Turn around. Maybe they'll get crushed by the donut this time. They did not. Okay, well. He's gone. What if you're the one who's gone? Oh, was that a triple kill? Are you kidding me? I think I killed one of them, but did you see how much they were all spinning? That should have been a triple kill. Gosh damn. FNAF is foreign to me. That's fair. And I can't really lie to you and say you're missing out. I think everyone probably should play at least the first 2 FNAF games like once, you know, like just to get the experience, but like I said, not really missing out on any life-changing experience. It's just like, I don't know. At this point, it's not a very like unique concept, you know, like a point-and-click survival horror game where you're stationary and you gotta not get jump-scared. But it was pretty much the first of its kind, so it's like, I don't know, if you've never played Minecraft before, you know, like open sandbox games where you build and survive, you know, there's kind of a lot of them now, but that was like the first one to do it like really well. It's one of those games, you know, like just because of its like impact on pop culture, I would recommend that you give it a shot. Please die. Okay, I think they died. I can't prove that. Rent is due. But what if it's like a mortgage actually? Because I'm cool like that. People be saying rent is due despite never having like a single bill or responsibility to pay ever. Oh yeah, okay. If I did not keep enough speed after wall grinding to break through that like water barrel, it would have been so over for me. Oh, there's some upcoming racers, so maybe they can take out this cop behind me. You know, the one cop, the 2 cops. No, that's okay. This might be dumb, but I think I might go for down base. Oof. I can't say that level's good or bad. I can say I don't think you will like it. Just based on people who have tried it in my life before. I would be lying if I said down bass wasn't like at least a little bit charming to me. Like there's a chance that I might go for it at some point in my career. Oh, it's about to be back up. Alright, well I was going to end the chase here, but I'll keep going for a little bit. I think I have all that I need. I don't think I need 6 milestones. I think I only need 5. What's a good hard sync demon? Well, Howdy has several of those. Howdy has plenty of sync demons for you. They're unrated, you know, if that bothers you. But please die. Die forever. Gosh damn it. Most of those sync demons do have Nong songs, so if you don't know how to do that, then you might be done. You might be donezo. Please scooch over. Never mind. Okay, well, I don't like the scenario I've been put in now. I should start touching more cars though, because there's so many and I need trade paints, but like I just kind of ignore them most of the time. I get most of my trade paints from roadblocks. Why do you think tigers are gay? Like, tigers themselves aren't gay. I'm sure they're crazy about boobs and stuff, but like putting tigers on your car is something only gay people have done ever. And if they like, you know, they have a wife or a girlfriend or something, they're lying to you and they secretly like the penis. And don't trust anything they say. I really wanted to kill that guy. Apologies for your 4GT. It's had... I should not read chat actually because there's going to be roadblocks here that will kill me. Well, speaking of kill, oh, there's a big pursuit breaker coming up. I need to do that.
X-ray 551 requesting an update.
Oh, yeah. That's money right there. We like that. I have heard of Double Dash. I hear mostly that it's a Mario Kart game. I wanted to kill that guy so badly. Honestly, Double Dash looks like the Melee equivalent. Or like the Mario Kart equivalent of Melee, rather. I guess I'll go ahead and get that trade paint. Unless the pursuit time milestone comes first, but I kind of doubt that. Ooh, that was bad. That almost put me in a nasty scenario. That killed a whopping nobody, because everyone else was in front of me. Okay, cool. I'll get 3 right here. Cool. 6 more, I can do that. This would be the correct assault. Okay, please give me roadblocks before the next backup, because the backup takes forever. Oh, this works. Please, just 2 more roadblocks. 2 more roadblocks would be good. It would be so cool of you. That doesn't really count. It's only 1 car. Okay, well, 2 more roadblocks after this, and then we should be good. You do not got me. Do not lie. I was talking about a GD. Yeah, I've heard of the GD level, but also it's a Mario Kart game that was existent, you know, long before GD was the thing. Oh my gosh, he got so unbelievably fucked right there. That was sick. I enjoyed that. Oh, a chomper. Okay, well, backup's kind of close. I'm not a huge fan of this. Maybe I can take out the chopper with the tire. Donut's out. I can't use the donut. I'll have to use the tire. Oh, maybe the chopper will just completely give up on all of his hopes and dreams. Yeah, okay, there we go. I need to lose this guy, and fast. Okay, that might honestly work. Backup is close, and I can reset the backup if I just evade them. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Cool, perfect. Why am I hearing Cross? Why am I hearing Sergeant Cross? There he is. There's Sergeant Cross. Look at that. Look at the boy. He has a special Corvette with, like, extra sauce on it. Oh, nice. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, I almost touched the other one. That would have been it. 10:59 on my mark. But what if I want to put it on your John? Okay, this will be dangerous, but I'm going to try to go... And then turn around up ahead. And then hit those stadium pursuit breakers. Okay, they should follow. You have not lost anybody. I'm right here. Now I'm going to kill you both with my really big sword. So Cross is worth like lots of bounty if you kill him. 200,000. You see that? You take out Cross's car, 200,000. They don't even program him with like extra saucy AI or anything. He's just another cop, but like he only shows up occasionally. Okay, that's just an invasion or an evasion bug. We're gonna ignore that, and we're okay. Play GD. Okay, so you have to go away for 5 minutes, and then if you want to be cool after that, you know, that's fine. I will allow it. What's up, Pan Kaparic? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Hope your day's been awesome. Look at all this juicy bounty. What's happening? That was pretty crazy little cop chase right there. 3,240,000. That is nuts. That might even be balls right there. I'm not entirely sure. I'll have to check with my specialist. Do you like pasta? I do. I do like pasta. Pasta's pretty sweet. The most common names are from the Bible, proving the Bible inevitable. If I see an Evan in the Bible, it's all over. If I see like an Aiden, if I see an Aiden in the Bible, it's also all over. Okay, so that one's too hard. I refuse to do that one. I will do this one though. That's fine. Do you know about the medium demon list? I see no point really in a demon list that's not like the hardest demon. I think the insane list is really cool, you know, like the list of the hardest levels that aren't demons yet. I think that's really cool. Okay, one more milestone. Oh wait, that wasn't the right milestone. Okay, sorry, my bad, gang. Oh yeah, that's it right there. Is this cheating? Okay, well, there's another child that will go away for 5 minutes. Cool. Is pasta in my top 5? It depends on the kind of pasta, but maybe. Generally, pasta as a concept doesn't really come close to like burgers, pizza, sushi, burritos. Pasta's up there though. Pasta's up there. Pasta's really great. Is lasagna a pasta? I would call that a casserole. Do you have a hog in your backyard? I'm not going to tell you about my hog. Alright, we're doing it. We are going to race Razer, get our ride back. But first, a nice little cutscene. Look at this. Look at this douche rocket.
Good to see you. Been a while. Just keep running like you have, and this race is yours.
Look who came crawling back. I'm glad you're here, Sugar Plum. You brought me luck last time.
Make sure you smoke him and get that ride back.
Smoke him? Like a drug? Mmm.
Ready to donate another car to the Razer Fund, baby?
I didn't even consider that Hungry Box is in the way of the map. I'm so sorry. My yearning for the cake was too strong. Okay, here we go. It's going to be pretty nice to see how much of a lead I have on this asshole. There he is. So his car is pretty fast, but ours is faster, so... Cigarette. Mmm. Honestly, I haven't had a pack of cigarettes for dinner in a while. I think I might splurge on a nice 5-star meal. 209. He beat me. He did freaking 213. I almost said 2013. That's not how numbers work. No, I'm a better driver, even if his car is like as fast as mine, right? So look at how much he's sucking right now on the radar that you can see now. I wish I could like have Cake Man and Timu Arthur Morgan on my screen that I'm looking at, and not just your guys' screen, because that'd be pretty powerful. They might make me a better gamer. Oh, brother, that's not good. Okay, we saved it. I'm sorry to say this, but could you move H-Box back? I don't like to look at the map. What if I take a PNG of the map that's not moving and not being updated with new information and put it over H-Box's cake in the corner? Gosh damn it, stop doing that. That might be the greatest compromise. Are you brain rotted? You can watch my videos if you would like to figure that out. How is he ahead of me? He was sucking so bad at driving. I did hit multiple jimmies though. Look how slow he is right now. He only speeds up when he needs to, and then he drives like shit the rest of the way. I'm still gonna kick his ass. Okay, well maybe not anymore, because I lost all of my speed, 100% of it. 144, I don't know if it's gonna make it. I have a lead, which helps. I have a really big lead. He is really slow. Yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Gamer time. Yo, what's going on, Corny Cobb? How you doing? I'm sorry, Corny Cobb that is little. I did not mean to misgender you. Alright, we got a drag race. And this drag race is really long, and there's so many freaking cars everywhere. This will take a few attempts, I think. Unless I'm just, you know, unless I go beats mode. What do you mean early shift? I double shift? My mouse is double clicking, guys. Oh, he's so good. He weaves between crevices and things. Do not do this to me. Okay. Whew. No, you asshole! Oh, I almost did it first try. Oh, that was crazy, rubber band. Lost by 1/20th of a second. It's because I hit an early shift at the beginning. That set me up for failure. Well, okay, I couldn't weave between them this time. So, but he's still losing, though. He's still losing after my crash. Nice. Okay, alright. I drive perfectly, I lose. I suck at driving, I win. Cool. Makes sense to me. Feluwer. I did not say this, but that's pretty close, so I'll give it to you. W race. That is what I did to that race. The D in Howdy stands for gamer. That's true. This is my favorite race, actually. I'm going to show you why. Maybe at about like 60% of the way through the race, there's a really cool Easter egg. It's not intentional, which is just called like swag. That's what we call that. I might go for a little bit. I think you should go for a large bit, or maybe whatever size bit you think is best. But regardless of the size of bit, I hope you have a great moment of absence, and I will see you back here some other time. Appreciate you hanging out for a while. Oh, that was close. Please crash on that semi-truck. He did! Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. Demise of my enemies. Love to see it. That was a beautiful turn. Just in time for Easter. True, true. Okay, my stomach hurts a lot less than it was earlier. I don't know what happened. I think I just, like, threatened my stomach with, lots of punches and kicks. And then he got scared. And then he started feeling good. Oh yeah, we're dialed in right now. We are lengthening leads. And he is eating our dust or something. Oh yeah, that was nice. Food, I see. Well, food is that can be either a small or large bit. I'll leave that up to you. Guys, I think you should tell me about who your favorite, like, lunch YouTubers are. Like, what kind of videos do you gravitate towards when you got a meal? You sit down at your desk ready to eat, and you're like, let's get some peak YouTube. For me, it's often... I have so many, like, in rotation all the time. I'll talk about that in a second, because watch this. Wait for him to pass. Right in there. Oh, yeah. Now, if you look at the map here, we are outside of the bounds of the race. And we can do a little bit of cheatsing, which is kind of a beautiful thing. This is the speedrunning strat, by the way. This is a little bit of speedrunning tech that you guys may not know about. We can basically just take a little shortcut to the finish line if we're good at driving. Give me a moment to get my speed back. Your stream VODs does. See, like, okay, what else, though? I'm not compliment fishing. I just genuinely want to know, because I'm curious. This is something I'm very passionate about, is like YouTube, like lunch YouTube and stuff like that. And now we're back in the race. Look at that. Now we have a massive lead, and it's like 88% done. Freaking sweet. There's a couple melee content creators that I will eat lunch with. Yeah, we actually go out on dates. Also, there's a lot of Smash content, really. Smash content I feel is pretty good. Video essays. I'll throw on some, like, summoning salt from time to time. I'm home alone now. You know what that means. I don't think I do. I honestly think I'm quite content with not knowing what that means, if you'd like to keep that private. Tried summoning salt when he uploads. Megahack Pops. Nick Crowley. Okay, there's some good ones in there. And then some ones that I do not know. Hollow Knight randomizers, there you go. Oh yeah, Lego Star Wars content too, yeah. Dude, there's this one channel, Wii Super. Wii Super is the name. W-I-I Super. And he's a speedrunner for Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga. And he makes really, really cool videos about, like... He made, like, a GeoGuessr video, but for Lego Star Wars, where he just gets a whole bunch of, like, his speedrunner friends and stuff, his fellow competitors. And he's like, hey, here's a tiny little screenshot of a random location from one of the levels that we play in our speedrun. Can you find what level it's from? And it's usually, like, a little bit of grass or something, or, like, some kind of pipe. It's something really vague and unhelpful, and, you know, like, each, like, 5-minute chunk of time that passes without anyone finding it, he will just, like, give you a larger picture. It gives you a little more context. Anyway, that shit's really fun. I like that. I don't think, like, geo-guessing, like, actual locations on Earth is very interesting to me, just because I don't know enough about locations of the Earth. I haven't done enough traveling to, like, have any idea what's going on. But, like, GeoGuessr for, like, maybe Geometry Dash levels, you know, a little screenshot of a level right there, that's going to be pretty cool. Can I not hit every car known to man? It's so much easier to dodge traffic with, like, a really nice handling car, and the Ford GT is not quite that. Enjoying eating without videos the most lately. That is... okay, well, I'm reading chat again and hitting cars. Oh, he sucks! Where are you going? That is something I'm not strong enough to do. I mean, you know, I'm capable of eating without YouTube, but, like, if I have the option to eat with YouTube, I'm probably going to take it. Okay, that is one lap. Yeah, the circuit is very long. We're locking in. Well, I'm getting really pissed at hitting like every single traffic car that's ever existed, so locking in isn't really something I'm known for in my streams, but right now I think it serves a secondary purpose of keeping me sane. Also, I don't want to lose to this dickhead. I just kind of want his car, and then I want to, you know, take it and go. You got 30 on Bloodbath? Nice, dude. That is more than I will ever get. I would say clip this for, like, you know, years in the future where there's a chance I might beat it, but man, I really don't think so. Unless I have, like, serious Bloodbath mood swings, you know, I don't think I'm ever playing that level seriously. Stop, grip the damn road. Stop being airborne for like 5 seconds. I like this car speed-wise, but it has a really big, awkward hitbox, and it does not control very nicely. I've been spoiled by the Golf, the Porsche, and the Elise in this game, which are some of the nicest handling cars in the game. And then there's this, which is not, like, awful, but it's not the smoothest ride, that's for sure. Stop this at once. Yeah, I'll throw on some grapefruit pretty often for my lunches and dinners and things. I got the big 3% on Bloodbath. There you go. That's honestly plenty of an impressive achievement. The big 3%, yeah. I got the FDR % on Bloodbath, bro. After thousands of attempts. Fingers crossed for new Churchill best. Last lap. Excellent. This race lasts so long. I guess like 5 minutes isn't that bad, but a 5-minute circuit always feels longer than a 5-minute sprint, just because, you know, you're repeating the same locations. I swear GD players have the weirdest names. I found someone called F-100 Super Saber. Some US fighter jet. That's a pretty cool name. Like, there's definitely some, like, GD YouTubers and content creators with very, very strange names in bad ways. But that's actually, like, an interesting one. There's also plenty of content creators with very boring names, and I strive to not have a boring username, you know? That's something I tried very hard to avoid when I, you know, when I was born with these initials, you know? That's some crazy airtime. Like, usually the better airtime a car gets, that gives you a pretty good clue as to how bad the handling is. Like, if your car grips to the road really, really nicely, it's not going to get much air at all. But if it just, like, soars through the air, like, several hundred feet, like, yeah, I don't think I want to use this anymore. Burger King blimp, by the way, or Zeppelin, if you're, like, British or something, I don't know. That seems like the kind of thing that British people would call a blimp, rather than just like it's another term for a blimp. It seems specifically like a British term, but I don't know that to be certain. We're almost done, that's right. Here's Hospital. Okay, Hospital's like prison, but you flip a lot less, but it can still cause you to crash a lot, so it does require some focus and some precise lining up of the trajectory and things. Man, Razer is sucking right now. You see how far back he is? But now, if this were a speed trap, he'd probably be winning because rubber band mechanics, and that's always fun. Yes, I see you, Gen C. American Led Zeppelin. Yeah, just lead blimp. That would probably be a really, really lightweight blimp, considering its namesake, you know? I just think that's a really good material to make blimps out of. I'm fine hitting cars like that, you know, because then I kind of steal their speed rather than them stealing mine. I think stealing is really fun. I've been taking that turn more often. I do keep a shocking amount of speed. Usually if I'm, you know, going like 160, I'll be like 120 or so out of that turn, which is really impressive considering how many walls I run into. Okay, thanks. You're welcome. Oh, that was beautiful. I was so close to hitting the corner there. I was so close to hitting that. John. Oh, okay, that's not necessary. Yay! We did it! Oh, yeah. You gamers ready? Now notice we don't get cash. We don't get a cash prize for beating Razer like we do for every other fellow on the blacklist. We get something even sweeter. Cutscene time.
You'll never hold on to the #1 spot. Not with me on your tail. And if you want these, you're gonna have to take them.
It's over, Razer.
Checkmate,
It
liberal.
ain't over until I say it's over.
Checkmate, conservative. What? That's right. She is armed and shit. She is armed and she is shit. How does she do it? Yeah, so that's us driving away in the BMW. We got away.
You and me could have had a real good thing.
And now there's a million cops coming.
Where's the other guy?
He got away.
You mean to tell me the most wanted street racer happened to get away? What about the blacklist?
Forget the blacklist. They're through.
Bitch on through.
I want every single unit after the guy.
Everyone?
Everyone!
This game is full of such awesome memes, dude. I love this guy, Sergeant Croc. And then he even strikes like a more muscular version of a T-pose at the end there. Why are the cutscenes so quiet? I don't know. The graphics are kind of bad. Those aren't graphics. That is live action. I don't know if you've seen real people, like actors, before, but those are not graphics. The filter they put over the footage is definitely a little dated looking, but that's, you know, that's different than the graphics. Let me head in here, actually. Off to summer camp, you know what I'm saying, dudes? This is really shitty, the place that I'm in right now. Okay, whew. They both killed themselves, thank goodness. Okay, cool. Well, that works for me. Can I dodge that? I sure can, sweet. Yeah, this game is also from 2005, so it's not going to look as remarkable as maybe the Roblox games you're used to. Okay, am I good? I'm good. That was a really bad place for that roadblock to be, you know, at the top of that hill and things. Wow, you suck at driving. Is that a woman? I'm just kidding. I love women. See, I'm allowed to make that joke because the best drivers that I know in my life are women. Oh yeah, I'm going to drop lots of frames in this final cop chase because there's so many cops after me. So nice to be in our BMW though. This car does control quite nicely. The steering isn't like super tight, but it does have pretty good grip. It's got good weight to it. Oh yeah. The real downside with this BMW here is that the nitrous is like the baby mode nitrous that depletes itself in like a nanosecond, and that's pretty lame. Can you calm down? Both of you. Hold your horses. All of your horses should be held. All future horses need to be firmly embraced. Yeah, so these are black Corvettes to signify that you're in the endgame. After 46k attempts, I finally beat Bloodlust. That honestly just sounds like a number that you pulled out of your ass and you didn't actually beat it. But if you did, then I am very proud of you and good job. And I love you a little bit. But like not a lot. Stupid. You used to have this game on my Xbox 360? Yeah, that was the first platform I played it on as well. That's usually the version people most associate with, like, you know, looking good for a 2005 game. This is the PS2 version. Gosh damn. It's looking pretty sweet. No. No, sir. Oh, well, he just hit me over here. Okay, well, I guess I'm turning. Glad I didn't hit the divider. Damn. We have to reach the stadium. Normally, I would agree with you, but, like, the fun part about this cop chase is that you actually can't completely evade the police. Okay, well, I guess I'm turning this way now. Jeez Louise, these guys are mean. What's going on, Dusty Animations? How you doing? This is try to do that. Well, guys, you roll our shit over here. You watch your speed. Did the helicopter driver just say damn it? Pentagoon, good to see you, man. Oh, I read chat again, didn't I? Well, please reset me. I'm not going to be reset. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Do not block me. They're so mean. Please. Okay, I'm fine. Goodness gracious. They literally killed themselves because of how hard they were trying to kill me. That's how much force they were exerting. Oh yeah, grip. Thank you. Oh, you went completely over me. Nice. What did I just watch? Like car sex or something? I don't know. Because you're tuned into the police radio station, you can literally hear what side of the road the spikes are on because the police officers inform each other. Also, you see, there's no cops, but the evade meter is not going up, you know? I'm always being pursued, even if, you know, I can't see anybody. What do you mean you can't see me? You're in the helicopter. Give me a top 250 demon. Don't give me exo, damn it. I don't even think that's top 50 anymore. Top 250, I mean. Okay, can I plan this out perfectly? I might need to slow down a little bit, but... Top 250. Go for, like, digital descent or something. Go that way. Okay, I need to slow down a little bit. I'm going too fast. This might be about perfect, though. I've never planned this out perfectly, please. Damn it, didn't work. Okay. Well, I'll have to do a little loop around, that's fine. If you don't know, that's the end of the game right there, but the path will only, like, open itself once we get, like, a call from the girl. There it is, there's the call. I was too close.
Mia, look, don't hang up. You can't go back to any of the safe houses. Cross those...
Oh my gosh, please don't bust me.
The location is on your map. Your car is fast enough to make the jump. It's the only way.
What if I jump the make, though? Is that okay? Oh, yeah. Alright, you guys ready? You guys ready for this? Now, if I want to make this jump, I gotta be real fast. My car's fast enough, but, like, I can't hit any cops. I can't hit any traffic. Oh, this is not how it's done. Nice. Okay, they went completely over me. I was a little ramp for them. Oh, my goodness. Those cops had some beef going on or something. Yeah, never before seen stretch of road, by the way. Okay, get out of my way a little bit, because I need to beat the game. Oh, yeah. We did it. That's it. It's over. The game has been completed. I should not hit any cops. Proceeds to hit 3 cops. That's just how it's done. Yeah, so even though they drive Corvettes, they're too stinky to make the jump, and now I get to run away scot-free. We are not free of, like, Glens and Toms, though, but Scots, none of those. None of that shit. Oh, yeah, what's going on, HT gamers? Welcome in, welcome in. And Carbon after this? Ooh, I do not like Carbon. I do not like Carbon. We'll see, we'll see. Why aren't they sending choppers? I mean, they tried. Choppers aren't very, like, economically efficient for pursuing vehicles. As a reward, you have unlocked some bonus cars that can be used in Quick Race. I like pizza fries. Isn't that what Spider-Man says when it's time for pizza? Pizza fries. Why no unnerfed Fexy stream? Because I beat it, nerd. That was probably meaner than it needed to be, but, like, I don't know, maybe just, like, watch the stream VODs once they're done. What was that accent, dude? I don't recall doing an accent, I'm gonna be honest. GG on Most Wanted 05. Oh, yeah. Wait. What are we waiting for? I did beat it, yes. Yeah, we beat Unnerfed Fexy. It was super awesome. We kind of fluked it. I beat it the second attempt that I passed the wave. I passed the wave once, died of the swing copter immediately, passed it again, beat it. Super, super lucky. Yeah, we don't need to watch the credits. Let's just get that over with and see our little end credits cutscene, you know? This was doing the MCU thing before. Okay, I don't think the music's supposed to be playing right now, but here it is. Cool. Yeah, I like pizza. I haven't seen you since, like, the Cata streams, and that was, like, January-ish, so it's been a minute. Good to see you again, though. Okay, so this is Cross, right? This is Sergeant Cross, the guy who just said, everyone! He's now putting out a warrant for our arrest. Is it going to be citywide, statewide, or national? Oh, brother. It's going to be state. No, it's going to be national. Okay, this guy wants our ass arrested. Poo-Poo-Ba 3 is the player's name. It is, because we can choose that. You know, that's not just up to the game, you know. We did it. It's over. We defeated every member of the blacklist. So now what I want to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to play Hastings with the BMW because I want to experience the BMW in wondrous ways. We don't want to get our car and then beat the game and, oh, now I can't play my car anymore. Bye-bye, car. It would have been nice to know you. I have not played Underground in a while. I would like to play that on the channel sometime, though. Okay, here we go. This should have a normal perfect launch. There we go. I haven't seen the perfect launch screen in a while. Immediately hitting a car. Cool. Yeah, so this is the longest circuit in the game. Each lap tastes like freaking 4 minutes or something. I don't know. Welcome to the underground. How are your balls? True. I was really upset the one time I went to go see Led Zeppelin live. They did not say, how are your balls? And I felt very excluded from the party. The balls party. The man. Oh yeah. Not hitting cars, but we're hitting everything else. That's right. Yeah, that's the only disappointing part about this car is that the nitrous sucks. The nitrous, it, like, you know, it regenerates at the same speed, but it depletes so quickly. Welcome to the underground. How are your balls? My favorite Bo Burnham song, man. Boobawamba is memory levels worse than conical depression. That sounds about accurate for a level called that. Yeah, so this car is pretty fast. It kind of means business. But, like, look at that nitrous go. I just saved it up until it was almost full, and now it's gone already. I used it for, like, a second. That's a nice turn right there. Yeah, so after this race that we do with our BMW, I'll probably hop in a quick race really quick to show you the bonus cars that we are awarded. Oh gosh, that was close. I think we only got one bonus car, actually. There's like a Porsche, a Corvette, and something else, I forget. A Mercedes, I think. Maybe there's not a Porsche. Shit, I don't know. It's been so long. I have Nitro carrying the weak Nitro. True. Very true. At the end of the stream, can you do an icon rating for real? If I was on GD, then I would just do that because it's convenient. But, like, you know, icons are a little bit out of my reach at the moment. Yeah, this steering isn't super tight, but it does control pretty nicely because it's heavy and it's got good grip. Like, look at how little airtime I just got with this monster. Okay, so we're about done with lap 1. We're coming up on the end here, which is only like, you know, 3.5 minutes-ish. You know, not quite 4, like I said. It actually might be closer to 4 by the time we actually get there. It might be farther than I remember. Gosh dang it. When do you think you'll do another GD stream, by the way? Probably... Well, we're doing a birthday stream Monday, so there's going to be all sorts of stuff going on there. Maybe some GD Monday, we'll see. Likely Tuesday or Wednesday, I will be continuing one of my layouts. You'll have to see what my Tuesday and Wednesday end up looking like. Yeah, about 3.5 minutes for one lap of Hastings. Just over, okay. OMG. Morgan's just so excited. This is me when Avenged Sevenfold starts playing. Nitrous is so sad. Yeah, at least its speed is pretty good. Okay, now let's see if I can get a better lap time. Because that was 3:31. Let's see if I can beat that. This is the fun part of really, really long circuits. Just like, okay, I'm racing against myself because these losers cannot even touch me. I know I did this really poorly the first time. Watch me do it less poorly. There we go. Already saving time. It's like gold split or something. I'll be attempting Limbo. Any tips? Do I look like the kind of guy who has tips on Limbo? Dude, my hardest is like freaking back on track compared to the likes of a top 10 demon. Good luck. I have no tips of any kind, really, other than its memory, so... I guess it would help before you start your practice to watch lots of videos of it, because you can get familiar visually with what you're supposed to do before the real muscle memory will actually kick in, so. Oh, gosh damn it. That sucks. Avenged Sevenfold drummer's so freaking good. Opinions on Blomp. Like, as a meme, I think it's like maybe overdone, but it is quite a nice sensor sound effect that I do be using in my videos. And it comes from a badass song that was featured in a badass level. That's about it. That's all I got. Mostly positive feelings. Do you like the soundtrack of this game that much? Enough to sing it? Absolutely. I don't really need to like a song to like sing along with it, really, or like beatbox to it. Your music taste could be complete ass, but if you like you put a song on for me and I start beatboxing, you know, that's just how it is. It's like, wow, this song sucks. Ooh, my stomach. I should maybe like eat something, man. My stomach is not feeling good. It's not hurting in the same way that it was, but now it's just like, hey, asshole, feed me. And I'm like, in a minute. I'm hungry. Try my level. No. I don't know if that... Well, I maybe could beat my lap time, but now it's not looking likely after hitting that car. Well, that'll give me 2 times to beat. So, I will have beaten my time if I complete my second lap before 7:02. If I can complete the lap before 7:02, it will be a better time. I think I can do it. I'll do it barely. Okay, that was faster by like... Yeah, there you go. It was faster by like 2 seconds. I'd like to be faster by like 5 seconds, maybe. That'd be nice. Which, depending on the speedrun, 5 seconds of time save is like insane. Like, imagine a Super Mario speedrun like the first one, where you save 5 seconds. That game is so optimized, it's like not even possible to save that much time unless like a new strat were discovered. Oh, my nose is so itchy. Ikosa gonna feed you with some fists. He just does that all the time anyway. Regardless of whether or not I'm hungry. It's like, hey bro, do you want to get punched? I'm like, no, but when does my opinion matter on these topics? Ikosa would feed me some fists, but I think he's like on vacation or something. Gosh damn it! Ikosa will eat fist. Okay, yeah. Playing one of those ye olde Uno reverse cards. Okay, there is potential for time save here because I rounded this corner terribly. Let's see if I can maybe slow down enough to make that happen. Nice. Cool. If we can bounce off that wall and dodge the water barrel, it's going to be great. We also did this turn poorly. Let's see if I can do that better. No, not awesome, but not terrible. That was so close to being awesome, though. I may be sleepy, but I won't miss this final stretch of the stream. I appreciate that. We're almost done. This is the last lap of Hastings. I'm going to check out a bonus car after this, and then we're going to wrap it up. Okay, if I can just do this final stretch, I think we'll have our best lap time. I've been mostly okay at not hitting cars. If I can continue that, we'll have our best lap time, I think. This is like one of the closest things you'll see to speedrunning on the channel. am hungry. I wonder if there was a food connected to your namesake that you could maybe partake in the consumption of. Yes, sentences. That's pretty good. I'll take it. Okay, this is maybe a gamble. I might hit a car. Okay, we're good. Okay, I need to finish before 8:30, right? Oh no, not 8:30, freaking 10:30. And if I want a better lap time, I'll have to finish before 10:28, I think. I think this is the best time so far. Yeah, so far, yeah, okay. This guy might actually indoctrinate me into the world of speedrunning. Oh yeah, that's our best lap time right there, baby. By like a second, I think. Yeah, so we can look at the race stats here. Yeah, okay, so 31, 29, and 26 at the end there. So I saved about 2 seconds each time. Not too bad. Almost 3 seconds at the end there. It's not too bad. Okay. I have been sustained with this amount of BMW in my life. Let us go ahead and hop into a quick race real quick. Save our game though, because you know I'm coming back maybe sometime. How can I know when you are streaming these bangers and bangers of the games? Like, if you're just wondering how you can be notified, I guess there's a YouTube feature that kind of sucks that's made for that purpose. Okay, is it quick play? I think it's quick play. It's not quick play, it's actually a custom race. Okay, let's just go ahead and hop in a sprint race. How about it? Let's do... Oh, this one has prison. Let's do that. Or no, there's a better one with prison, I think. There it is. That's what we want. Traffic level, none. Opponents, 1. Oh, yeah. Okay, there's no bonus cars, though. Okay, where do I find the bonus cars? Can I maybe do my cars? Yeah, you can make custom cars in this game. That's really fun. It said quick race, right? It was available in quick race, right? How do I get the bonus cars? Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Does anybody know? Does anyone happen to know how you get the bonus cars? This is so sad. Where did my bonus cars come in? I'm literally looking this up. I'm so sad. Where are my bonus cars? How to play with bonus cars in Need for Speed Most Wanted 2005. Stop giving me videos. I did not ask for videos. Give me articles, things to read. All things you saw. No, I don't want mods. I don't want cheats. It's like literally, where do I find it? Quick race mode. Use them in career mode. Need to install mods. Okay, well, that's lame. I don't remember where to find that. What if I just do quick play? Randomize. Let's just keep doing that. I do not remember how to get the custom cars. This is so sad. Challenge series. Add new car. This isn't it, right? Damn. I cannot remember. I could play the whole challenge series for streams. Oh my gosh, I can't imagine. Maybe only in split screen. Man, I don't know. I'm really reaching here. Get off the screen. What is that sprint? I've never seen that before. Oh, I think we're gonna do that regardless. Where are the bonus cars, though? Oh, bonus. Here we go. Okay, I had to slide my thing up. Okay. Right, forgot you could do that. Okay. It's saved. It's saved. Okay, so we can use a blacklist car. There's quite a few we didn't get to play with. Ming's Lamborghini is really good. Like, look at this jump in speed. This is blacklist member number 7 and then 6. 7 and 6. Look at how much better their car is. It's nuts. That's like a little better. It's a little better. That's worse, actually, somehow. It's got really good acceleration. There's that. Okay, so these are the bonus cars I was talking about. So you get this one for completing the challenge series. It doesn't look awesome, though. This is the one we have. Okay. Wait. Event number 68, and this is every event. I think there's only 69. I don't know. Okay, well, sure. Let's go ahead and use this Corvette right here. This is what we get for completing the career mode. This car right here. We're gonna play the strangest race, and then we'll also probably play one with prison. Oh yeah. This is a beautiful piss yellow freaking Corvette. I almost said Lamborghini. I'm so sorry, Mr. Corvette. I'm not gonna like tune the performance. Actually, can I? Yeah, it doesn't allow me. Okay, cool. That's fine. I wasn't going to anyway. As my nose begins to grow Pinocchio style. Hello, hated GD boss fight. True. I have never seen this race before. That's awesome. There's a lot of races in the custom modes that aren't even in the game. What did my camera just do? My camera just like snapped its own neck just to like look at my butt or something. I don't know. He was determined to get that upskirt on this Corvette right here. Okay, alright. Yeah, this handling is not very good. Not very good at all. It's okay. Howdy, cargo neum. Sometimes. What's up, Gage Goodwin? How you doing? That honestly sounds like a type of car that you could own. How do you feel about that? How do you feel that you sound like a car that you could own? I'll try again. Try again next time. This guy's name is Griffin. Cinema. The guy's name that I'm racing against, his name is Griffin. We could not have planned that better. I will do one more race at the end of this just because I want to do a prison jump, but like, I don't know. I feel like ending it here would be like probably better. There we go. I've never played that race in my life. What's up, Funny Cat? How you doing? Bloodbath or Square Adventure? I'd probably take Square Adventure, I'm going to be honest. I don't even know what that is. Okay, I don't know what that is. Clubhouse and Linux. Dude, there's so many maps I haven't seen. Not that one. There's a different prison map. That one has prison. Not the way I want it, though. Give me the good prison. There it is, right there. Highway 99 and projects. Okay. We're going to try prison with this thing. And then we're going to end stream. The return of old man sounds. Oh yeah, they never really went anywhere. They just take breaks. Let's do it. This car is at least pretty fast. Yeah, that nitrous is pretty sad though. So the stream is ending, or no? Well, after this race, yes. My desire to do this race is too strong. This guy's name has LOL in it, and that's pretty funny. What if you laughed out quiet, though? What if you laughed in quiet? It's interesting. Okay, I'm going to save up all of my nitrous for the prison jump. There's no traffic, so nothing in my way. We like that. Are you guys ready? You guys ready for this flip, maybe? No, I just went right over it. Okay, I'm too fast. I'm too fast. We got to try again. We can't just go right over prison. That's not gonna cut it. So I came late. You did, but that's okay because YouTube live streams have progress bars that you can like rewind if you want to catch something that you missed, or you know, all of my VODs are public on my channel, so you can check that out too. Oh yeah. My face implodes when I laugh in quiet. That might actually happen. Because you can think of laughter as something of an explosion, right? So if you laughed in instead of out, there probably would be some implosion happening. That's a quite intelligent joke that you just made. Maybe you didn't think about it that deeply, but I still like it. Okay, I'm not going to use nitrous. I'm just going to... I might use a little bit. Let's see. Gosh dang it. Really? I'm going to reset. I'm going to reset. Oh, this is not the prison I wanted. I should have ended it on the Griffin run. Man, ouch indeed. That's too bad. I'm going to try one more time, and I'm going to go slow. I'm not even going to use any nitrous. Okay, let's give it a try. One last try. Finally beat 9 circles, 885 attempts. Nice, dude. G Gizzle is what we say around these parts. I've been silently watching this while thinking about circles. It's a pretty cool shape, I think. I would think about that if I weren't so busy. Okay, can I make this jump and not hit a toll booth? Sure, but I hit a wall, which is, like, slightly better. I'm sacrificing my sleep schedule for the streams. It's worth it. Well, I guess for your sake, I should end stream pretty soon. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. No nitrous. I'm going to keep my speed mostly pretty chill. Flip. Yes. I'll take it. I just wanted to flip, man. Man, I always get the best prison flips when I'm not recording in any capacity. And then every time I'm doing a video or a stream, nothing. Nothing. Okay, now I'm going to finish the race and then we'll be done. It's not It's ouch, ouch, ouch. True. That's what I say every time my mom makes really good food. Are you perchance secretly a seal? I would make the sound that a seal makes if I knew what that was. I'll leave that up to your imagination for now. I'm the only one who thinks that glass would taste good if it wouldn't kill you. I don't know if there'd be any killing happening, necessarily. I mean, all that glass needs to, like, have happen before it can be edible is it just needs to be able to be dissolved in your mouth, right? Because then the sharp pieces will, like, you know, they're not going to stay there. They're going to dissolve, right? Which is why it's okay to eat, like, candy glass or whatever. Any other glass-like substance that's, like, made with lots of corn syrup or sugar or whatever, because it'll just dissolve safely. Why can't glass do that? But yes, do not eat glass, because those little shards will implant themselves into your skin forever, and it will not feel very good. This car's okay. This car's okay. It's nice to have a bonus car, I suppose. But, like, I don't even know if I can customize it, right? Because, you know, all of its stats are already maxed out. I might also test that really quick at the end of the stream. We'll see. Thoughts on Australia? I've never been. Seems like the economy and government is kind of in the shitter as of the past 5 years or so. And kind of since COVID. So for that reason, I have no real desire to live there. It does have pretty wilderness and stuff like that, so maybe a visit sometime would be cool. There we go. That's it right there. Secretly, I've been thinking about 9 of these circles while watching this stream. Well, that's awesome. You guys can really multitask. No, you can't. You can't make a custom with that car. That sucks. Well, that is it. This is the end of Poo-Poo-Ba 3 as far as we know for right now. There's a slight chance that I will come back and maybe do some challenge series if I'm really in the mood for some more Need for Speed, but generally I would like to move on to other kinds of videos and games and streams and things. So, I'll be back here next week for the birthday stream, and we're gonna start working on our levels some more, our layout for Walls of Jericho. Awesome metal song. It's gonna be a pretty sick sync layout, more true to form for what you guys have come to know from Howdy Levels. It'll be more like Insane Demon kind of stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty sweet. And the next game that's not Geometry Dash I would like to stream on the channel, I am undecided about. I'm not quite sure what that's gonna be. I enjoyed the racing game, so we may see another one of those sometime, but I think the next ones on my radar be things like Shovel Knight. I want to play Shovel Knight. That's going to be pretty cool. Also, I may play Rayman Origins and Legends again. Those were really fun. Do Minecraft. There might be some Minecraft during my birthday stream on Monday if you want to stop by for some Minecraft shenanigans. I think it'll be pretty fun. But yeah, for now, this is the end of the Chronicles of Poo-Poo-Ba 3. I really appreciate you guys sticking around on this journey. That was maybe 5 streams? I think 5 streams? I believe so. And I think Fexty took me 4. That's awesome. TFU mean? Oh, you're referring to somebody else. Okay, well, that's fine. Okay. Well, before we go, let us thank all the wonderful people who stopped by and donated to the Howdy Foundation. It'll be a fairly quick list here. We got the Big Cheese stopping by with the $2, getting the donations rolling early before I even started the game. Thank you very much, dude. We got Lunacy Kusky with the $2 and the early cookie emoji. Many thanks going in your direction. I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much for stopping by today. We got literally him with the biggest donation of today. He actually beat the Big Cheese, which no one saw coming. Whoever literally him is. I don't know who him is. I don't know him. But they donated $10, and I think that's really awesome. And they're also a huge Mario Kart fan, so I think both of those things are really cool. Both of the facts I know about you. You used to have $10, and you like Mario Kart. Those are both thumbs up in my book. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. Oscar Ocasa with the 729 AED. That's the United Arab Emirate dollar, by the way, if you don't know. Pretty sweet. Thank you very much for that. And finally, Emule with the $5 for the hot dog money. It's so nice to see the return, man. I appreciate you stopping by today. I appreciate all of you guys stopping by today. Regardless of how much money you did or did not spend on the stream here today, you all spent your time, and that is the most valuable resource we are awarded here on this earth. So, I will see you guys next time for whenever that stream will be. And, yeah, it's been real. I appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your day or night, and goodbye forever.